All right, we are live. What's going on? Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, good
Appreciate y'all
evening, good evening.
tapping in. Got Purple Haze, my man Superfly, and G Fish here, man. And
Yep.
got some interesting news today concerning a release for next month. Black Toe Reimagines officially, from our understanding now, is going to be a 2025 release. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
Did we call it or what?
Did y'all say that already?
Not specifically, but on one pair at a time, though, where your kicks and myself have said, well, no, all four of us actually, that there were going to definitely be some pushbacks, some rollbacks to 25. What that really looked like comprehensively, we weren't sure of, but now what we're seeing is the first domino tipping over. So what's next would be my next question.
mm.
I thought another one was going to be the Wu Tang Dunks. Because I was like, they were supposed to release this month, and I hadn't seen nothing for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone just recently put out a post today that they're dropping now in October. I think October 10th, I think it said.
But that's what I just told Fly. You ain't heard nothing about the 14, the Black Toe 14s. Nowhere. Ling Ling ain't posted a video, nothing.
He said, wait. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like, obviously the Black Toes aren't going to command as much notoriety for the most part, but you're right. I think that I did see someone posted something about them not too long ago, but you're right. There hasn't been much chatter really concerning the Black Toe 14s either.
Because they were supposed to drop this month too, right along with the Wu Tang Dunks. They were slated for September. Yeah.
Interesting.
And it might be due to the fact that news that dropped last week with the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Now they playing chess, moving pieces around.
And to your point, see, I always thought once he came on, and we heard that he came on, that that things were definitely going to be different. But I didn't think we'd see many changes until 2025. So the fact that we're already starting to see changes now here in 2024 affecting 2025 is kind of interesting to me.
And the question is, so why they moving that? Are they going to push the Isle 9s back too?
Whoa.
Because that's supposed to be slated for October.
I mean, what else are we supposed to be? There's a bunch of other shoes we're supposed to be getting too that at this point now could be getting pushed back. Now, here's the other thing, right? Because the metallic burgundy 85s were originally supposed to drop in February. And then there was a pushback to where the official release was supposed to be June. But there were already retailers who had the shoe in hand, and they released them in February anyway. So seeing as how there are some people that already have the shoe, I'm thinking some of these stores already have them. Could it be that they do a light release anyway?
I want to see a store with them because there's a lot of people that popped up with them. And I want to know where they came from.
They out in the wild like Pokemon, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes do happen systemically. I mean, you have to look at when the Jordan 2 Chicago's dropped. Remember when Foot Locker released them like a whole month ahead of the time, and then they were like, "Oops, it's a dispersing issue." So
Really?
Hey, you from the Shy, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, that's what happened in your area, and they called them people back, like, yo, bring them shoes back.
Running back.
Wait. Did they really do that?
Yes.
Yeah, because Nike refs would check it.
Yeah.
It was like, bring that back, player.
Because Nike didn't authorize them. They literally had them sitting out on the display, like in front, like a whole month before the release.
You know who's done that before, though? Is Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace has released shoes a couple of days early. Not so much on their websites, but in store. They've had a couple of shoes that have been released early sometimes. I've seen that.
No, that was the big thing that what he was talking about. And it was the emergency. It was the emergency. Bring them back now.
Damn.
Right now.
So all the people that bought, they called them and said, "You got to bring that shoe back here."
All in-person purchases were called back and recalled, and all online purchases, because you could do both. You could purchase them online a month ahead of time, and you could purchase them in store. And they canceled all the online orders, and then they recalled all the in stores.
So what happens if you didn't bring the shoe back to the store?
Well, they pursue legal action, which they're entitled to do.
Really?
That's interesting because it's not theft because you paid for it.
Yeah, but you have to think about it too, like profit and loss, man. They're still eating the cost of that because it was an early release, unauthorized. That doesn't count toward their numbers on the official release date. You do know that.
So wait, so when a store like that, so here's the thing, right? So unless it comes from Nike, most of these stores already have to pay a certain amount of money to the brand to even then be able to have the store on have the shoe on their shelves. So technically, you know, like a Shoe Palace or a DTLR, like the money's already been paid to Nike for them to be able to have the inventory in store.
But what you're not taking into consideration is the inventory that's not spent. That inventory that's not spent is sent back, and that's what we see that end up in the outlets that Superfly Kicks does his famous videos on. So it's a whole domino effect that happens. So they're not just relegated to Foot Locker only; they move around.
But I understand that. Go ahead,
let
Jay.
me say this. So you got to think about the contract as well. There's a contract. You know, there's a contract agreement as well. You know what I'm saying? So if they say, hey, this shoe has to be sold on, I'm just making up something, October 1st, right? This shoe cannot be sold early because when that individual from Foot Locker sold that shoe early and displayed it early, he lost his gig. Because why? Because he wasn't following the contract.
Ooh.
So you got the contract as well.
Or you'll lose the rest of the releases under the contract. If you let them fly and they don't bring them back, you won't get another Jordan for the rest of that year.
Absolutely. It's all politics.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if everybody that bought them was able to actually bring them back, because to get them that early, I mean, it was a Jordan to Chicago, so maybe the resale market on it wasn't really that great. But you just got to think, had it been any other shoe and they went ahead and tried to right away sell it because they were able to pick it up a couple of days early and make a little bit of bread off of that and sent it in. Because it's like, how long was it when they sold the shoe in store to when the recall happened? Like, how many days are we talking here?
No, it was a whole month.
A whole month? Oh, my God.
Month. Yeah, I mean,
oh, my God.
It's hearing this all the way in Philly, man. I mean, it made national news. Everybody was talking about it.
I don't remember hearing that at all.
That's crazy.
Don't. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat right now.
That was around the time when they had the number pairs, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But the Chicago 2 is not numbered.
No, they had a separate release.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish your point.
No, I'm just trying to. I'm really just trying to understand the dynamics of all this, because I did not hear that this happened.
And you can also get banned, and people were banned off of this, and Foot Lockers in that region. Now, I don't know if it's Foot Locker nationally, but they can ban you at all Foot Lockers for making purchases in that entire region.
Yeah, I know they can do that, but what's to stop you from going in and setting up a whole different account then? If they ban the one account,
I don't know how it works for online. I'm just talking about in store. You know, I mean, it's not to say you can't just come up with a completely different profile, right? I mean, there are ways to circumvent, laws like that, or rules, or bans.
Right.
But, that's just what they put into place as a deterrent, for situations just like that. But at the end of the day, Nike still has to recoup that, right?
So did they guarantee them still their shoe when it did release?
Mm-mm.
No?
What?
No way. What? They wouldn't have got that shoe back. I don't care.
What?
But see, I don't think they were publicizing that either. I think, you found out the hard way, if you were one of those people that ended up with that.
What?
Yeah. I don't think Nike still to this day, just publicizes how they handled that whole situation. But it was a mess. It was a shit show.
That's why I asked him about him being in Chicago, because definitely the mom and pop stores was letting them joints fly out the back door. He was buying cases.
And so, and let me say this, right? When you have those whether it's the tier 1 shops, the mom and pop shops, right, that get these silhouettes in a back dorm, I mean, think of it like this, right? Everything is done in cash. So if the shoe is $100 and I say, hey, guess what? Give me 180 now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna take that $80, put it in my pocket. That $100, I'm gonna wait until release date. Then I'm gonna go ahead and make the sale, and look like the transaction occurred. And so this is part of the problem as well. It's the shops, and it goes back to the organizations at the end of the day when it comes to like early releases, because like you said earlier, okay, where these guys are getting their pairs from, right? Whether we're not assuming that they're fake, right? We're not assuming anything. I'm just gonna assume that, in my opinion, okay, they came from a Nike dealer, right? And these guys got these silhouettes early. Now it's going to be pushed back to 2025. And so the other question comes into play is, did Nike go ahead and check these pairs out and say, you know what, this ain't right because we got a lot of B grade, we got a lot of C grades that we just can't sell. Now we just got to go ahead and redo it. That's also what comes to play with me as well. Because this silhouette was hyped up since January, and it takes about 6 months, 4 months ahead of time before they start production, and now it's pushed back already. I mean, let's be honest.
To piggyback on what you said, I don't know if y'all remember the Mellow 13s ran into that problem when the stores already had them. They had the bleeding issues.
Yep.
See?
Yep, I do remember.
So, yeah. Go ahead.
My thing too is when stuff like that happen, we normally hear stores saying we had to return pairs. It would be out, kind of. It seemed like we would have heard it by now, if that was an issue.
Yeah, because if all those shoes, so G-Fish, like you said, usually it's like 6 months out that they start making the shoe, and so we're a month away from the release, which means there's probably already a bunch of pairs made, right? And so they take all these shoes back. Where are they going to be sitting? Where are they going to have these things sitting? Because if we recall, with the lost and found Jordan 1s, they had that mold issue on a bunch of shoes. So if they're recalling all these shoes back, and they're just going to be sitting somewhere for an entire year, because I think they said release we're looking at is spring of 2025 now. Okay. Well, that's a long time for those shoes to just be sitting around in a container ship or a warehouse or something like that. So hopefully that they're protecting that inventory.
I mean, they could send in the store too, though. Like, they done had it where they canceled the release and it was still sitting in finish line until they put a new release up there.
It could go so many different ways. You know what I mean? Like, what if they even scratch the whole? What if they even scratch the whole entire sneaker?
That's crazy.
I mean,
they've done it before.
Realistically, you know what I'm saying? Because
realistically, they've done it before.
They can cut it, break it down, and use it for something else. Like, there's so many different ways this could go.
Real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're discussing the news that dropped today that the Black Toe reimagines have now been postponed until spring of 2025. They're originally supposed to release next month, October 18th. And the news is now flying around like hotcakes that they are on the shelf until next year.
That's crazy.
So shout out to everybody in the chat right now who's tapped in, figuring out what the heck it is we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, it's some interesting things. And mind you, last week we had the announcement that Nike is getting a new CEO, and a bunch of us here predicted that there are probably going to be some changes that come, although we didn't think it were really going to happen until 2025. But here we are a week later, and our first domino has already dropped.
Didn't the report say November that they was gonna that transition was that full transition was gonna
October.
take in November? October. Okay.
October. But here's the thing: if he's on the way in and this guy's on the way out, there could be things that they're already implementing from the new CEO coming in anyway.
Could be.
You know,
Yeah,
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, you got to remember, when there's a changing of the guards like this, that whole C-level suite gets shifted and changed, right? So you have a whole lot of different ideas, methodologies, ideologies that are replaced during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to keep in mind that there are one or two options as the new king of the hill coming in versus the changing of the guard going out. Is you're either going to come in hot and aggressive, or you're going to just sit back and make subtle changes. Those subtle changes kind of take place within the span of a year, generally, when you're at the gross income that Nike's bringing in. So it seems like he's coming in hot and aggressive, and I like it. I think we need a change up. People are tired of seeing the same cookie cutter BS all the time, and they want to see something new. They want a breath of fresh air, and I think this could be the shot in the arm that Nike needs right now, not only for his stakeholders, but also for consumers just like us.
Now, I will say, and let me go ahead and see if I can. Oh, if
You
I
got
can
a
share
super
this.
sticker over there. Wear your kicks.
Oh. Appreciate that. DJ Tolerado hit us with a super sticker, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man.
DJ.
Appreciate it. For real.
Clutch.
Appreciate it. Shout out to DJ Tyler. Yo, listen, man.
Oh,
DJ Tyler Radio is one of the day ones, man.
No coverage.
Nah, you're real.
He's one of the day ones, man.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
I'm gonna keep it on sneakers, man. You don't even want that smoke.
In the
chat. Look. And that my man Tyler, a Cowboys fan too, so
I know you ain't talking.
Shoot.
Whole bay seasoning on you. Crab cake.
So look, what I have right now are the sales of the black toes that have gone on today. Look at this. Today's the 24th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these sales already. All these different sizes that have gone on.
I'm scared.
Since this news has dropped. All these people now have gone out, and it looks like they're hovering around, I'd say on average, maybe it's about 210. If you were to average all this together, 210, between 210 and 220.
Yeah.
But this is a lot. There's a lot of sales that have already happened now, and this is just
Cheap,
StockX.
That ain't a bad price.
So you know what? Here's what I'm looking at too. I mean, listen, and I'm talking conspiracy theories. All right, so this is just like my brain working. If you look at those prices, I love those resale prices. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But Nike could be sitting back and like, okay, a lot of people not feeling this, even though I'm feeling it. I think this is something that is needed, in my opinion, even though we need to discontinue the ones. But anyway, let's keep going. Nike could have pushed it back and said, listen, a lot of people ain't feeling this. It's not really that much hype around the silhouette. Will it sit? Maybe we need to push back, or maybe we only got enough heat for 2025. We overly exerted ourselves for 2024. It's so much stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that could be going on.
Wait, don't have enough heat for 2025.
Nah, I'm gonna piggyback on what he said. It seemed like how he just explained it, like when an artist try to tease you with a whole bunch of singles and be like, it ain't an album, it's a playlist. Mm-hmm. And then who's to say Nike ain't selling them the GOAT?
That's crazy.
That's true.
That's
true.
See?
Yeah.
But see, here's the other thing, though, right? When you look at it, when you really look at this, the advertising for the black toes, let's just call a spade a spade. It sucks, to be honest with you. We haven't seen any real marketing of a retro sneaker since the Lost and Found ones. And that was over 2 years ago. So if that's the case, that they're pulling it back to maybe redo the advertising for it and stuff like that, that's all well and good. But I don't think a year difference in advertising is going to change the fact that you have and let's be real, the negativity for whatever reason always seems to be louder than the positivity out there, especially in sneakers. For whatever reason, the people who don't like the fact that the Wings logo is not on the shoe, even though that's the whole look that they were purposely going for, because it's supposed to be the prototype as the reimagined shoe, right? That's the whole story behind it. There's people still crying about the fact, oh, give us the Wings logo. Give us the Wings logo. Like, bro.
And the tongue's black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the tongue's black because that's how Mike's pair was. But the pair that they sold, the tongue was white.
I like that.
G-Fish, you like the fact that the tongue is now black as opposed to it should have been a white tongue?
To me, it really don't matter. Like, it's still a clean shoe as far as people just so used to seeing the wing on it. But like at the end of the day, it's a reimagine, and they going off of that. And when you put your jeans down, you ain't gonna see that no way. It's still gonna look like a black toe.
Yeah, I see a lot of people kind of split on whether it should have had the traditional white tongue or it should have kept the PE black tongue. It's pretty crazy to see how those numbers are skewed right now.
I'm not surprised because that shoe didn't. The black toes didn't come out. I mean, the black toes came out not too long ago, and you gotta look at it. Nike always gonna change something on the sneaker so they can always redo it. So like years of giving us Nike Air, right? All right. So the years before that, we had the Jordan brand, we had the Jumpman, and then people was like, "Man, wish we could have the Nike Air back." They bring back the Nike Air, upsell the price a little bit. And now you got what, 10, 15 years plus of Nike Air on the back. And eventually they're going to have something where they're going to convert back to having the Jumpman. If y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Or taking the 11, the high patent leather cut back to the low. To resell it all over again.
Yeah. I like the black tongue, man. Like I like the white tongue too, but I like that black tongue because when you put some white laces or some red laces on this bad boy, it's just gonna be smackalicious.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean these look clean. These
Smacky smack.
Tyler said that they trying to build the hype naturally on these, and what is it? We said someone said the price is gonna go up on them. I mean, yeah, for those who got the early pairs, and not for nothing, this is on GOAT, and they saying right now, I'm trying to see what the
it's saying like you might go buy them now.
18, that's crazy.
You can.
Some of them are 4 or something.
Look at this. Let's see, a 10.5. Someone's got them at 4.11.
But that's because all the sales that you just showed that happened today. What made that go up?
So this is on GOAT now. The other one I showed was StockX. This is GOAT now, and so 5.5 is at 3. Who the hell is selling this for $2,000 for a size 7? Somebody smoking.
Yeah, they watching the market. They trying to see.
Ain't no way. But
Trying to get a quick W watching the markets.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. These prices are wild.
Go kind of shallow over there. StockX booming.
Yeah.
Man, you noticed those super flyers?
So that was no. Hold on. So that was GOAT.
Right.
That was just GOAT I showed, but the other one was StockX. I was showing all the sales. GOAT doesn't have that option where you can see all the sales that have occurred in recent.
Yeah, those
it's crazy though.
StockX were like out the wazoo with them, man. StockX getting better on a lot of those latest releases.
You can see was last sold. You only see it when you put a bid. You can see what last sneaker was sold at what price. It just don't have it set up like StockX.
Oh, you got to bid.
But that's for a certain size though. You got to go in size by size. It won't.
Yeah.
So that'd be way too much right now.
Black toes on hold. All y'all got these early pairs. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all might got some ling-lings. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Y'all might be out here playing, and I'm gonna call you out.
I'm gonna haters out because you may want to check those pairs this early.
Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all out right now. All of you.
He said your drawers might be fake.
Yeah. They already look like some hot BBs from the corner store, so they wouldn't know how to.
Yeah, you think my man Wear Testers got some Habibis on?
Where Tessa, I'm
there?
sorry, I love you, brother. I watch you faithfully, but I'm gonna call you out.
I mean, not for nothing. He pulled them out, smelled them, and said, "This leather smells real good." So he didn't smell the foo in them.
Really?
That's what he said.
Well, they said the reps got that fresh smell. I don't know. He said he can smell better than the real deal. I don't know. I don't know.
Do we think Nike is selling directly to StockX?
Yeah, I mean, worse things have happened. Absolutely,
anything is possible.
It's possible. I do wonder though, because there are a bunch of resellers out here that have the quote unquote early pairs. Like one guy, Fine Line 1721. He's out of Chicago. He's got early black toes. He's got early black cement threes too.
That's crazy.
You know.
But see, Chicago a different animal though. Chicago got so many mom and pop stores that other cities don't have. You know what I'm saying? And they get between them and New York get more supply of Jordans than any other city. So like years ago he even went on Instagram Live and showed you, but he didn't show you the actual, he couldn't show you the stores, but he was walking in there and picking up boxes. He spent the whole day picking up boxes from different mom and pop shops on
that's
IG Live.
Kicks. Yep.
That's crazy.
So here goes his page right here.
Yep.
Look, someone just put a pair in cart too.
$350.
Yeah, so here we go. Like he's already got all these early pairs. Black toes, black cement threes, pink orchid fours. Ain't nobody even really talking about those, but those are getting ready to drop. He's got the Howard Lows, the Satin ones, the Barons.
Let me tell you something, man, and this not no shot at you, Purple Haze. Them jokers in Chicago slick as them jokers in Memphis. They'll finesse you. I'm just telling you. I'm just gonna put it out there. They'll get you.
I ain't saying they won't finesse you, but I'm saying the probability of a couple of boxes going out the back door is high.
And I'm gonna show you a video of me picking up some stuff. I don't know what you picking up, sir. I'm not there.
Hold up, man. I can't fly. You my mans. I can't let you get away with it. I know you ain't talking coming from Memphis. Y'all out here doing 18, 1860 robbing the stagecoach, man.
Nike warehouse in
the bandanas, man. Like, yo,
he says y'all Western.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna talk about how Memphis, y'all robbed the train. What, the year before last for the Cherry 11s, man?
Yeah. At least it's public record. You can see them on the train.
They moved about 250 boxes straight to Chicago from Memphis too. After that too,
right? They were going out everywhere. Now they were going everywhere.
It's crazy that they put that on social media.
Yeah. So with so basically with this news today, I mean, I honestly, we always thought that, everything's subject to change, but seeing what's going on now, and based on what we know is coming out the rest of the year, allegedly, do we see any other possible changes that could happen?
Possibly, yeah. I mean,
okay, let's put it this way, right? Let's put it this way. Black cement threes might be on the hook too.
On the chopping block.
They might be on the chopping block too.
That way.
Nah. I'm saying that because of the complaints, right? Because some people are saying that, there's a bunch of people complaining about these black toes. Well, there's a bunch of people complaining right now about the black cement threes and the elephant print and the leather's not like the 2018 pair and all this other kind of stuff. And listen, that release is further out than these black toes are.
That cake baked already. For the simple fact is, the white ones was messed up, and they still won't let them go. Well, I got it to my people. He was like, he had an early pair, and his pair was perfect, and he wound up selling them. And I was like, look, man, them joints gonna be messed up. Nah, man, this, that, and the third. My early pair was good. Then he got them from Nike, and then the left didn't match. Nobody left and right match with the elephant print. And he was like, yo, you gonna take yours back? I was like, nah, I'm good. Y'all trying to act like the thing that kills me about when people complain about certain things, y'all act like Nike hasn't been giving you doodle quality for years. It's just the fact that y'all so used to buying stuff off the internet. When you was going to the store and there weren't no internet heavy sales, you made a life decision. Can I live with this extra glue stain on the side and not have them joints? How
I
many
don't.
times you ask yourself that at the counter? And
That's
some
I
true.
people
don't.
don't even look at the sneaker; they just buy it. They don't even flip the
Right.
box open.
That's
Just
You're
walk
right.
out of there. Yeah.
It's just like, give me a pair. They'll be like,
Yeah.
all right, box it up.
Someone give me
I'm
a
out.
T-shirt with like to
What's
sit.
the old guy from Detroit?
Oh,
That
you talking
the
about Jumpman Bostic?
Yeah,
Jumpman boss. I can't say his name. He said that was an issue even way back then. It's always been an issue with the elephant print. He said it's never been perfect.
Well, here's the thing: people complaining about the black cement elephant print, but what people don't understand is Nike attempted,
Hmm.
because Nike said this is an OG, and they attempted to give us that 88 pair, right, or 87 pair, right?
Hmm.
But it the elephant print absolutely is it is a light marking. It is not that heavy cut deep marking that people are used to. So Nike was trying to give us some history, even though the cut of the shoe does not match that particular pair of the OG. So they tried to mimic, they tried to mirror as close as possible, but it kind of failed. But the sneaker does give us a closer OG vibe than what people are used to, because people
Hmm.
used to the tumbled leather, they're used to the mud guard being flat, they're not typically used to the silhouette being flat with soft leather and with light markings when it comes to the elephant print.
but that's all for them to make more money. They gonna give you the same silhouette with different similarities. Just like they talking about in 25 bringing back the infrared sixes. Like, man, how many infrared sixes you gonna give us? Now this probably gonna be a lighter shade. Cause remember, I think it was like 2015 they dropped the black infrared joints, and people was complaining that it was more red and it needed to be more pink. And then they came back with it again, and now they
Mm.
coming back with them in 25. And then there was a rumor that they bringing back the varsity red sixes.
Mm.
They really need to, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, G Fizz, they need to bring the maroons back. If they gonna bring a back of six, bring the maroons out, or even bring the blues out. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? Give us that nasty OGG style.
What they talking about in the chat?
Yeah, your average sneaker guy. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. He said, "Hey, half the people complaining was either a jit or wasn't born, so they just following the pack." And there's a
Facts,
lot of that, man. There's a lot of
facts.
sheep.
Yep.
There's a lot of sheep out here in sneakers, bro.
Yep.
Hmm.
A lot of sheep out here in sneakers.
Yep.
My
Yep.
man Devon J said 2018 pair is the best pair by far, in my opinion.
Okay.
E Black said the same thing the other night, right, G?
Okay.
Hey, I still got mine. It feel like them joints feel like slippers, boy.
I got
I ain't
my
getting rid of
18
my
too.
18 pair.
See, now
I got
look,
mine too.
let me ask y'all this. Had the Green Glow 3s been released after the Black Cement 3s, do you think people would be complaining as much as they are right now? Because I said when I got my Green Glow 3s, I looked at them directly and I'm like, all you gotta do is swap out the green for the red and you got a Black Cement 3. And then we found out later on Black Cement 3s was coming out.
See, I ain't even think about it in that way with the green glow. I start looking at they start giving you a hint of what's gonna come out in cleats
True. And the
Yeah.
cleat
and
looked
golf
good.
and football
Yeah.
cleats.
Yeah.
And the cleat had decent leather to it. I mean, it has to, right? Because it can
Yeah,
take some impacts. Other cleats could step on it, so you definitely got to
Yeah.
give it a more rugged leather, something that'll be
Right.
battle tested. You know what I'm saying? But again, I still feel as though, and you guys can agree or disagree. Had we not seen the Green Glow 3s first, I don't think people would be complaining about the Black Cement 3s as much as they are. Or at least the noise for the complaints wouldn't be as loud as they are.
I don't think so. I mean, I just think people are just used to, the last two Black Cements. You see what I'm saying? They used to them being like so they're used to that tumbled leather, and they're used to those wide cuts. Just like here, let me grab something real quick. Right? They're so used to it looking like this. You see what I'm saying? Opposed to that old style, right? They're just so used to this, and they like.
Hold that up. Hold that up real quick. Let me look at the side paneling on that. Now, see that? When did those release? This year, right?
No, these released I think 2
Couple
years
years,
ago.
yeah.
Maybe last year.
I mean, look, you swap out that gold for red, and you got once again a black cement 3.
That's a women's release though,
And that's
and
a
they gonna
women's release,
always
too.
come top notch when they come
yeah.
in a woman's box.
You see what I'm saying? But
And I liked those. To be
Yeah.
honest with you,
But
I thought
where
they
your
were
kids?
decent.
But where your kids was? But what is that ultimately called?
Those were called.
No.
He's
Baking soda.
making
It's the same cut,
I see what you're saying.
sprinkled
The
though,
baking soda.
you
to
see,
feed the masses, man.
Yeah.
I think that's just it. I mean, honestly, I just feel like I'm definitely gonna cop the black cements without a shadow of a doubt. But we had too many black 3s, bro. Too many black 3s.
Yeah, we
Let's
had a
just
few
be
black
honest.
3s this year.
Too many.
J Balvin's, the Off Noirs, the Green Glows, black
Too many.
cement 3s, and then there's one more I'm missing.
I'm
a Manier. There we go.
See?
Fear 3.
Too many.
Oh, the Fear
Fear 3.
Fear 3s was last year.
That last year. Okay.
Fear 3s was last year. They got released November of last year.
Yeah, right at the end of the year.
Because they're releasing the Fear 4s now in November too.
Too many. Too many. That's why I said they should have pushed this to 2025, in my opinion, because I think it could have done better. You know what I mean? Because it's just like how many iterations of black we're gonna get in 1 year, and this is why people are kind of turned off with the sneaker game, because they like, bruh, I've seen this 12 times in the past 4 years.
You know,
Wait.
It's not the
You said
first time this black toe been set back neither. This is not the first time they stopped it. This shoe, they were talking about this shoe. When were they talking about this shoe? This ain't the first time they stopped the release.
Oh, really? Okay.
When were they talking about? I know some rumors came out about a Chicago 85 that was going to drop.
You don't remember they put the black toe, and they was right after the red, and they dropped the 3 instead. The reimagined 3. They were talking about the black toe at one point. And they took it off the shelf again. Y'all don't remember that?
No.
I'm talking about what you said, Reimagine 3, or you mean Reimagine 4?
No, the 3. They did.
Well,
They released the
Reimagined 3
Reimagine 3. What year did the white one come out?
Last
year, right?
Last year.
They were talking about the black toe last year.
I to your point, it could have been speculation as to what's the next Reimagined shoe to drop. There could have been that. I don't know, because I did see renditions of these being built like the Lost and Founds with the cracked leather collar and all that, which is now what we're going to be getting with the UNC1s that are supposed to drop next year.
Whoa, I think I know what he's talking about. All right, and you talking about the black cement 3s, right?
Was it the black or the white one? The
No,
reimagined.
No, I got it.
When they talked about a reimagined black cement 3, they were talking about giving it nubuck material.
Yeah.
They were talking about that. But with the black toes, when the Lost and Found Jordan 1s came out, they started looking at all the OG Jordan 1s and then pretty much putting a rendition out there as to what they would look, giving it the Lost and Found Jordan 1 style. And the black toes was one of them.
And they weren't talking about that Jordan writing on the side. They was just saying, run with the next one. Yeah, the black toe was coming.
It was just going to be a regular black toe, but they were going to crack the collar and give it like cracked leather like they did the Chicago one.
I forgot the black cement 3. They was playing with that new bug, and people was like, man, just give us the leather, man. But see, like, I ain't complaining about it. Like, you not going, Nike has never, on certain silhouettes they gave us the same, either you going to get them, you either going to barbecue, you going to mildew, man. I'm doubling up. So if you don't want to get them, it's more for me. Step to the side.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, for real.
Hello.
For real.
Because
100%.
everybody finicky anyway. Like even, and I know we on the Jordan topic. The same energy that you had 5 to 6 years ago about phone posits, keep that same energy when them galaxies come out. Don't go
Yes.
on live,
Yeah.
cops. Don't talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about you about to play raffles because you trying to get that sneaker to get 5 other sneakers. Sit down, yo. Remember, foams is whack. Sit down.
Yep. Yep.
Because I
Yep.
need 2 pairs of galaxies, yo. Sit
Let's
Talk
on
to
the
go.
me.
bench, man.
Let's go.
Talk to me, G-Fish. Talk to me. Talk
Let
to
me
me.
let me get a horn.
Yeah, man.
I told you I'm gonna say that every lie, any panel I get on, I'm gonna remind y'all, man. If you was dumping on phones 5 years ago, man, don't get the tap dance and talking about welcome to the WB. Sit at the crib on the porch, man.
Yep.
Put
Yep.
the top hat and the cane out.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So look, so while we on the subject of what people need to sit down on, how about the AMA 4s, man? And the fact that people are like now they're supposed to come out this Thursday on the sneakers app along with all the apparel and stuff like that. But do you feel like it's a switch up on what people were thinking with the shoe, or what is it now? Because so many people said they were going to pass on the 3 because they'd rather have the 4. The 4s get released, and the big sizes were sitting around.
That's crazy.
Look, man, I'm gonna take a page from G Fish's book, man. I'm like, look, keep that same energy, man. That just means better chances for people that really want the sneaker in the first place.
Right.
Yep.
Amar has a huge cult following, man, and they've been doing this for 10 years. They're gonna continue to do it, which we just showed off of the acquittal right there for another 10 years.
Yes.
So if you want the shoe, go get the shoe. Otherwise than that, STFU.
But I will throw this on top of it though. I'm on it. This is where they kind of messed up at, and Nike, right? This is where they not on the same page. It's good for the consumer, but it's bad for the company. They looking at it, all right, so I'm gonna pay $260 or whatever, the $20 shipping and all that other stuff, and then you're gonna hit me with an extra $6 on the EQL or whatever, and then you can't get in contact with them on some other stuff, right? Then you looking at as a consumer, you've been buying all these Amamaners with the $20 shipping just for them to release the next week and get free shipping. Or I done waited to get these joints. It take a whole month for me to get the sneaker. And then you look on StockX and GOAT, they under retail. And this happened around the 12s. So people were getting smarter. They like, yo, I'm gonna roll the dice. They don't know which one is gonna fly off the shelf and they might be A'd out. They just like, I'm just rolling the dice this time. And then I think and the 4 is not a bad sneaker. It's just to me, I think is the renderings messed up. It was a certain rendering for the 3s and the 4s that we wanted, where everybody gave it a thumbs up, and then we didn't get it because I got the last 4, right? We didn't get them renderings, and then you bring it out again. You bring out these 4s and you bring out these 3s. I think people just hold on to their money. Like, I'm gonna roll the dice, and then some people like, yo, I'm getting it regardless. I don't care.
Look at DJ said he still ain't got a ship. They ain't shipped his yet. I was wondering, has anybody
I
got
haven't
any
gotten tracking.
But tell me you don't feel some type of way though. Tell me you don't feel some type of way. You pay that extra 20, and then you can go wait until Nike and get it for free ship.
Yeah.
Well, and not for nothing, on top of that, it's the fact that they didn't sell out, so it's not like you having to sift through, go through like all your inventory basically to try to get these things shipped. Like, you got a bunch just sitting around. Yeah. So there should have been some that have been easily been shipped out by now.
They didn't play about the 3s.
No, they didn't. Yeah. And now how much of that was because what was it? It was like the Monday after exclusive access went out already on the Ahmad 3s. And then like 2 days later they released. Like, we should have shipping, our pair should be on the way already, and we should have them before Thursday.
Yeah, I said that on Saturday. Maybe he should have, instead of forfeiting that 1.3, he should took half of that 1.3 and investing in shipping.
Yep.
Talking about what James Whitner said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the inventory come from the day warehouses in Indiana.
My man, Mr. Think goes, you better have confirmed the order. You already got your money. Matter of fact, where you at, Mr. Think?
Right.
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Think.
Where
DJ
you at,
Russo
bro?
said, my dog in Chicago received this pair today, and he's the only one I know that bought them and got them already.
What?
Really?
Hey, look, I
But
just
wait,
said
but
it.
did he
The
order them
warehouse in
from?
Indiana.
Well, yeah,
Right.
that's true. That's true. They're super close up there. That's where they all
Yeah.
come from.
So Perp, it should be going your way, Perp.
I
J.R.
know.
Waterman says, gotta play it smart these days. Shipping fees, conversation for us across the border. I saved $120 by not buying the AMA 3s on the EQL raffle and waited till they hit locally.
Nice.
Bruh. As I said, people getting smarter. At first, they was like, "Well, I just want the sneaker or whatever." Now and that's why I said it's kind of on both of the companies. It's like, yo, are we in it together or we not? Why would I give you free shipping if the other company didn't? They should be on the same page. You get what I'm saying? That'll force you to buy it, but it ain't gonna force me to buy if I just waited out the Nike. If you get what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
we in
True.
partnership.
So here's what I'm curious about. Maybe somebody on the panel or maybe somebody in chat can answer this. How does it work from a pricing percentage when you do a collaboration with a juggernaut like Nike, and those shoes go to tier 0 boutiques, tier 1 boutiques, they go to distributors, Foot Locker, Shoe Palace, you name it, right? Is there a certain percentage that you're still getting off of the sale of that sneaker? That's what I would be curious about right there.
Dang, look what DJ said. I'm sorry.
He said, what did he say? Big new is go. I ordered my AJ1 black toes early this morning. Within 30 minutes, it was delivered, verified, and packed with tracking. Whom did Nike sell them pair? So here's the thing. I know for a fact Goat has a thing where you can already send your inventory into them, kind of like Amazon. And they'll already have the inventory on hand, so when you place the order, it's already been pre-verified, ready to go. I know that. I know they got the consignment option. That's what it is.
Oh,
You can send your pairs in, whatever inventory you got. You can send it in and have Goat handle the inventory. And then
he
when
tripping
it sells,
like who inventorying some black toes already?
Yeah,
Like why are they
yeah.
sitting there?
Yeah. He
Be
said,
surprised what GOAT doing.
he said that instant ship, that was 130 more. I paid 210. No, I'm telling you right now, instant ship. That is another option as well. But I'm telling you, you have to do the consignment doesn't necessarily mean it's an instant ship either. There are times where I've ordered and within a day it's already been boxed up and stuff, and it's not an instant ship. So I know what he's talking about.
And depending on where it came from too, because you got was it Flight Club and GOAT together. So like in that tri-state area, that ain't like people just dropping their joints off quick. So you might order something and get a confirmation that day in the shipment.
Yeah, but also keep in mind too that GOAT and Flight Club are both located overseas. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
So it's hit or miss with GOAT. Like you'll get fast, like G Fish just said, or man, you may end up waiting in the winds for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember I tested them. I said, man, hold up, man. I seen some ling writing up there. I said, man, hold up, man. So, or I questioned it. I seen it from the UK. So what I did, like, you always you can't take on some LeVar Burton. You can't take their word for it. You still gotta do your own homework. So I would just go down the list of all the reviews or whatever, and find UK YouTubers. Because sometimes it be a slight difference. Like when I bought the Yeezys, like when I bought the Quantums or whatever, and I was doing my check or whatever, the tag is on the right side, but on the UK, because my pair came from the UK. The UK, the tag is on the left side.
Yeah, so if you guys recall, there was a lot of controversy about that with the Jordan 11, the gray pair. What were they called? The
Cool Grays.
Cool Grays. Thank you. There was because some pairs had like this number stamp down in the sole and other pairs didn't, and there was like this huge controversy as to whether or not they're real or fake. And then a lot of it came down to what country the shoe was actually coming from, because you have no control over where they come from. Matter of fact, my when I ordered my JPack Chicago's, they came from they came through the Netherlands hub over in the UK before I got them.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I know that in China, there's like this card that they put in the shoes over in China when you buy them retail.
Yeah.
Too. So it's like not all your shoes are going to come from someone within the United States. They're going to pull them from all over the world.
Yeah, that card threw me off. I not called, but I emailed them like, nah, hold up, man.
Yeah.
You ain't about to hit me with the DHL with the bubble wrap, man.
What is
Hold
this
up,
card
man.
say?
Yeah.
No boxes, bubble wrap.
And that's the other thing too. I'm glad you brought up DHL, because when your pair does come from China, you get a DHL tracking number.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
And you still got to do your due diligence, whether they come from across the pond or in the United States. Don't just don't just rely on eBay and go and because it's all human error. You don't know if the dude wife left him, and he be like, you know what? Today is everybody's lucky day. I'm gonna let all this pass. The date.
My man said, I hate when I order from GOAT and they send it DHL.
Yeah.
You start getting nervous, boy.
Yeah, put the fear in my man when he sees that DHL.
That's crazy.
Oh, man. He said shoes coming from Canada can be different as well. Put it in the chat. What you mean by that? Put it in the chat.
But see, fellas, that's the problem too. There's, I get it. Different countries have different rules, regulations, all that other crap. I get that, but it's kind of like when you tell me one tag is on the left, one tag is on the right. That's where inconsistency comes into play. I don't care where the silhouette is made at. If the tag is on the left, everybody put it on the left. You know what I mean? So this can like ease people up when it comes to like for them. They have a UA pair, a fake pair, or rep, whatever you want to call it, because people debate that crap. Either way it go is fake. It ain't real. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. They have to have consistency. It's kind of like, oh, you can go do whatever you want. It's cool. Go ahead. Nah, it shouldn't be working like that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be operating like that.
Fact, Nike done did that with half of the shipment, like, you know, when they ordered the 6 months out. And I was just making an example, say like the Cool Grays, maybe the first batch, like with the dates on the tongue, maybe the first batch was in the Philippines and the second batch was in Malaysia or something. And then when you sitting there trying to match it up, you like, man, hold up, man, you got some fakes, man. How you join Malaysia and the other dude in the Philippines?
Yeah, that's why I say it's hard to try to compare what you have to what your friend has, because a lot of times they're not going to match up for that reason right there. But if both of you bought it from the store, and maybe it's two different stores on the same day, I mean, you buying it from a retail place, I don't know what's the question. But if you do buy it from the secondary market and someone else got it retail, and now you're trying to compare your pair to his pair that he got from the retail store, and you're seeing differences, yeah, that's going to set off the alarms in your head. But correct, go do your due diligence on it. Now, one thing I will put out there that a lot of you may or may not know is that there's another secondary market app that allows for 10 free legit checks a month. And I'm trying to remember the damn name of the app now.
What, Poison?
Thank you very much. Poison. So for those of y'all out there who don't want to pay, you can create an account with Poison and you get 10 free legit checks a month.
Okay.
The shoes.
That's a good question, Ohio's asking.
What'd he say? He said, question for y'all. Would y'all pay resale for these black toe reimagines now?
Nope. Still not.
Nah, I mean, personally, with all the other shoes coming out, I'd probably just rather wait for the actual release of the shoe. There's no real reason to get, because here's the thing, like, especially as a content creator, to get it now and to do a review on it, it's like, well, that shoe ain't coming out for a whole year. So just for me to have it now, it's just like, whatever. I mean, I want the shoe,
but that's the problem. That's the problem. You know, when individuals get a sneaker 6 months ahead of time, yes, it does raise those red flag, even if they're like big or not. But it kills later on down the line. It can kill, and it has been proven for the past 2 years where people like, I've seen it so much, man, I don't want it.
And I said that, and I said that.
It's like
facts. I said
like,
that.
I don't want it no more. You know what I mean? So I blame. I don't. This is just not about Nike. This is about ASICS. This is about New Balance. This is about all brands. You know what I mean? They need to stop giving us a full year, right, of showing us what's coming out, because everybody now is focused on 2025.
But hold on. In their defense, who's really putting that out there? It ain't Nike. It ain't ASICS.
Okay.
It's Sneaker Fouls, Z Sneakerhead Z, Soul Savvy. It's all these other content creators who somehow, some way get their hands on this information.
That's
credible information.
They're getting it from somewhere.
Correct.
And if they're getting it from somewhere, they're getting it from someone, or they're getting it from the source.
Hey, look.
So why they didn't know this shoe ain't coming?
Hey, I mean, someone posted it today, so you know what I mean. Like,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my man
That's
said
why I don't
employees.
repeat nothing they say. Period.
My man said employees leaking information to media outlets. I mean, listen, Z Sneaker, as he said it himself, that he doesn't get this information for free. He pays for it.
Wow.
He pays for this information. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell him to get a refund.
Hey, I put it to you like this, though, right? To your point, I do feel as though a lot of times the early looks, it gets people excited then, but when you keep seeing it day after day after day and week after week, it's like when the release finally comes, you already really thinking about something completely different that's coming out a few months down the line. And a lot of here's why I go back to the lost and found ones. If you watch, they were talking about that shoe for a very long time. They were talking about it months out, right? But it was just a constant build of media hype for it. And some of it was coming from the brand itself. In this case here, it's just other content creators really putting this stuff out there. It's not necessarily an advertising campaign coming from the brand trying to build the hype on a lot of these shoes. Would y'all agree? Disagree?
And
No. Like I feel you. Listen, I feel you. I get it. You know what I'm saying? There's no debate. You know what I mean on that aspect. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, and I'm probably gonna say this even more to the point where I think it would be really dope if all sneaker brands would do. I'm gonna exaggerate. Y'all gonna laugh at me. We need to have half of the year straight blind drops. You can know the name, you can know the silhouette. Give us nothing but blind drops. And on some of these blind drops, show the picture 2 minutes before the release, or hey, guess what? It's a blind drop. You want it or not? So I think that's gonna cause a lot of curiosity. Like let's go back and let's talk about what ASICS did last year.
So are you saying
the community on fire?
Are you saying like a shock trap though?
You said what?
Like no one knows anything, and all of a sudden, like they just happen to drop black cement threes out of nowhere.
So no, you can say like what it is, but nobody knows the color. You can say, hey, we got an Air Jordan 3 dropping on October 1st. Nobody knows. Just like what ASICS did last year, ASICS had the whole entire sneaker community on fire because that blind drop. And I said a blind drop before ASICS even done it years ago, and I heard about it. I said,
blind drop on what though?
On the X-Men last year, it was a blind drop.
Oh, that was different, though.
Yeah, I mean,
but
you
like
knew
getting a
which
car
shoes were coming out.
of
They were just in a bag. You just didn't know which one you were going to get.
But
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. That's just like off white. You ain't know which joint you was going to get. But with all leaked out information, you done killed the concept of quick strikes.
Mm-hmm.
A quick strike was before a shock drop, and
Mm-hmm.
we ain't even too enthused about the quick strike
Mhm.
or a shock drop. You already
Mm-hmm.
got people posted on YouTube now. Yo, a shock drop coming. It really ain't a shock. We already know. You done told us thirty
Yeah.
thousand times in 1 month. Now we just waiting. And then now you can kind of guess, like, all right, so you know it's gonna be a shock drop for the Black Cement threes. All you gotta go is go look at the release date and be like, all right, they come out on the 25th. All right, so
Mhm.
now by October 25th, I need to be on the lookout.
Yep.
Yeah, because remember your boy, what's his name? Jay the Sneaker Guy tried to predict a shock drop on some shoe. What shoe was it? What shoe did he try to predict on? Because he was talking about it for the longest time and then put out like this whole, he had like a whole video breaking down all the other shock drops and how they happen and when they're going to happen and stuff like that. And then he was the one that was predicting the shock drop. Damn, what the hell shoe was it? I want to say it was, I think it was on the Bread 4 Reimagines or maybe it was the Military Blues.
Mm.
Might have been the Bread 4
It
Reimagines
was
he was
one of
trying to
them.
predict the shock drop on. Was completely incorrect, by the way. But again, his one video started building up this hype train as to when the shock drop was going to eventually happen. But you're right. We always know now when a shock drop's going to happen. Very rarely do we get like an out of the blue shock drop.
Oh, Rick
Very
Rick said it was a
Rick said it was the military blues.
It was Military Blues. Okay.
Yeah, but then the validity of a lot of these sneaker tubers too, like I've seen a lot of Jay the Sneaker Guy's videos, but it blew me when I was on one of his videos like 2 months ago, and he was saying, and not to get political by any means, I do not
yeah.
either one. I can't wait for Trump to get back into office so we can get stimulus checks again. That was the most
Oh Lord.
dumbest crap I heard come out of anybody's mouth on YouTube.
Did you unsubscribe? Did you unsubscribe?
Oh, immediately.
Kurt's still mad about that. I'm still mad.
To get stimulus checks. That's crazy. That was
Yeah,
wild.
I'm still mad about that blasphemy he said.
Right.
You're out here, Jay. You hang with a bunch of folks sell fake shoes too. I'm watching you, Jay.
And look, here's the other thing too. The other one is Sniper Kicks. He's the one that's been saying that look out for a shock drop on the Travis Scotts, the medium olives that are supposed to be dropping. He's calling for a shock drop to happen this week.
No.
Something like that.
I read through the tea leaves on that. Well, not the tea leaves, but what I think when they doing that, they get you to click the video, right? So when they say shock drop on there, they just mean that you get ready for the raffle on the Travis Scott site.
Because you don't
And
know.
that's not a shock drop because you already telling us.
Wrong about everything he says in my whole entire life. And if you go down his videos, you'll see me in there, right? Comment, calling him out on everything.
Really?
Yeah. That's the thing.
Jay tell you.
Sniper never lies. Yep. That's what he says.
I'm gonna have to get in the comments with you.
Sniper never lies.
Well, I'm reading these comments. I'm dying over here, bro.
Nah, they own it.
My man said Jay not the brightest crayon in the box.
Oh,
but he fired though.
He takes too long to show the shoe. Show the daggone shoe.
He does a lot of advertising in the beginning. He does. Outrank brand. What's the bag company that he's always talking about too? Soul Premise. Yeah, man. He's got like 5 minutes worth of commercial in the beginning of his video.
Man, I'm skipping everything.
Okay, Bo.
My man, Bo Dominican in the chat right now.
What up, Bo?
Like, yeah, man, I'm just trying to see this lace swap real quick, bro. Come on.
I want to ask you something. Did the lost and founds, because they kept pushing it back, did they flood the market with those? Did we get a lot of lost and founds?
I mean, the release was supposed to be 500,000 pairs.
Okay.
Now, and then we finally got a restock on them a year later here in the U.S., even though the UK, I think, saw about 2 or 3 restocks on the lost and found.
Don't forget about Australia, too. I think Australia had 1 restock.
So could they be about to flood the market with these black toes? Are they going to make it widely available?
I mean, so let's look at the past Reimagine releases. Every time they've done one, there's always been a decent amount of pairs out there. Even on the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined, there were actually a decent amount of pairs out there for those like myself, Perp, Jay, like we were able to get multiple pairs just getting up out of our house and going to the store. Like they were out there to be had.
He's
You
at
know what I
L
mean?
premises.
So he said, "So
Woo, Silky Johnson, what up, boy?
That's how you feel.
yeah. Hey, you can go on Rejuvenate to sell bags too. You can use the promo code WYK26.
Give me a
save yourself
banana
10%.
cognac.
Hey, J_elevate.
Yeah,
Save
man.
10%.
Yeah, they got bags too now. But yeah, so they usually have a decent amount of stock when it comes to the reimagined pairs because, you know, once they're out there, I mean, that's it. In my opinion, like once they're gone, they're gone. You're not going to see them again.
You know, I feel like maybe 2025. I'm gonna have to say I think 2025 we'll start to see releases. And what I mean by releases, the amount of numbers that will be released every week, pairs will be dwindled down a little bit. They're gonna make it a little bit tighter and I think less readily available because when you have pairs just sitting and they're going on sale and people not buying the sneakers on sale, you're just losing money and now you're also losing space, right? So I do feel like Nike in 2025, after 3 years of claiming that pairs will be harder to obtain, I think they're going to do that in 2025. I could be wrong, but that is what I'm assuming will happen for 2025. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I still think that they're going to try to continue to fight reselling. I mean, that's part of the reason why now Nike is being sold on Amazon officially from Nike because
They need to
saw
cut that, bro. They need to cut
You
that.
think so?
I think they need to cut that.
Why do you think that?
I think that was that other CEO of Congress.
That was. It could
I
end
think
up.
he
I
was
mean,
doing-
they just signed the agreement
That
as
is
of recent,
crazy.
so I don't know if they can
Yes,
just up
Tyler.
and cut it out of nowhere. You
Yes,
know what I
Tyler.
mean?
Facts.
That's wild. I think that was that CEO doing that.
What I mean, listen, it's the thing is if you look now, right, you can get
All right,
Nikes
Richie.
from sources that you didn't even think you could get Nikes from. So, and Amazon's just it was interesting that now that they have like an Amazon, Nike has an Amazon store. That's interesting that they did that. Again, the whole reason why they upped inventory on a lot of the shoes now
Yeah.
was to combat the resellers.
Correct.
Because due to pandemic, there was all types of complaints that you couldn't get. Even colors people you knew for a fact, if they were to sell those colorways today, would be sitting on the shelves. You couldn't get a damn shoe to save your life back then, which is why the initiative to create more pairs and have more inventory came about. You know, and now they're
Right.
trying to widespread and have all these other places now that they're selling Nikes to basically they want to capture the bread from any direction they can.
And
So is
Junior's right.
So I agree with you. Where your kicks, like we already know what Nike is doing, but Nike is hurting themselves at the same time. But Nike can hurt themselves, you know, and get themselves out of the situation that they're in now because of the reselling. And at the end of the day, you know, when you send and you give free pairs of sneakers to whether it's, you know, YouTubers, celebrities, and things of that nature like that, right? That also built up the hype. And now when you look at people saying, oh, they're reselling, well, y'all making money off a product that we are doing, so we're going to charge you higher but give you less quality, and you guys are still going to purchase it. Well, guess what? People are not doing that anymore. So at the end of the day, in order for them to combat and reset themselves back in the market, they have to lower the quantity down. We know they're not going to lower the price down, which they should, but they got to give us better quality. I mean, earlier we just mentioned about glue stains. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with like shots and stuff all on your feet. You don't want that.
So I hear what you're saying, but I also feel as though the exclusivity that Nike has been working under for a long time is what's really hurt the brand and caused people to go elsewhere.
Okay.
Because if you make it to where it's so difficult to get some of these shoes out here that people actually want. It's just like, I'm tired of going after Nike shoes and I can't get any. And so they're like, you know what? Let me start checking out some of these other brands. Oh, well, it's actually a nice shoe. And you know what? I didn't have to fight everyone else plus 1,000 bots to get it. I was able to easily get it. It's decent quality material. Prices are comparable. Comfortability is there. So I think that's really what started to push people to some of these other brands out here, is because it's been so difficult to cop some of these shoes, i.e. Jordans, that's what's caused people to go elsewhere. Because it's like, oh, it's exclusivity that you're working off of. It's like, well, this is terrible. Like, listen, I'm not even going for them Travis Scotts off his site. Damn that.
Yeah.
I'm done with Travis Scott's site.
Yeah.
A lot of people are turned off. You know what I mean? Like,
It's bad over there.
a lot of people are turned off. And like Tyler just said, he ain't copping. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
but you know, Tyler, I agree with you, bro. The quality is not there. Without a shadow of a doubt, I agree with you. And pricing. So this is why Nike helped, and Nike not helped, but Nike assisted in, you know, the uprise of New Balance because of poor management, the uprise of Asics when we talked about comfortability, because right now, again, we already know sports, athleticism, right, is very popular. So people are looking for something they can wear at the gym. They can take their funky feet off, take a quick shower, go out with the same sneakers on and go kick it. This is what people are looking for. Let's be honest. Maybe not our generation, but this is what the other generation care about. They care about comfortability, really.
The dad shoe.
Right.
And Tyler said, junk.
The dad shoe.
And that's the thing with the Amazon deal. Okay, I see people in the clearance stores buying up all these little $30 and $20 shoes to dump off on Amazon. Is Nike gonna still sell those shoes for $30 and $20?
No.
That's coming from the clearance store.
Hello.
They won't. No,
They
won't.
gonna lose doing that. They should not do that. Like, I'm just saying, and if this guy's taking his time to buy 100 pair to make $20 or $5 off each one, so what? So what? It just ain't gonna work.
You see the videos of people that run into the Nike clearance stores.
Yeah,
and try to raid them things.
Yeah.
You know?
It's reparations. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nike. Y'all playing with the people, man. It's reparations, one way or another.
So Tyler made a good point. He said that the Jordan sneakers are easier to get now, and people still aren't copping. That's true.
Everybody broke. Nobody got no money for that stuff.
The economy is a major factor in that.
Yeah,
Right?
it definitely
we're in a
is.
political election right now as well, where things always get real weird. So
Folks trying to buy groceries.
Hey man, y'all let Nike off the hook too, man.
What?
Cause they'll throw out a sneaker that ain't nobody asked for and make 1 million pair, and they be like, "Hey man, ain't nobody buying," cause nobody asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
How many 3s, 4s, or 6s of a color that you was like, man, that joint trash. Even when you seen the render, and they be like, "Yep." And then when the release date come up, there's 1 million pairs, and they be like, "Yo, we never asked for the color from the beginning."
Yeah, AG Fisher, the stuff we asked for, usually we don't get, but when Nike does give us what we asked for, it's still been sitting too.
Yeah,
but I think because they don't care about if you 30 plus. They already know they got you. And the younger generation, they consumer clock, they done help speed it up with images. So it's like buy. I think to help the retros like OG Jordans make them start, instead of making 1 million pairs. I'm gonna use this one as an example.
Mm-hmm.
These 11s, right? Say the 11s have got a crazy height on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, look, man, the Christmas sneaker gonna be only 100,000, and watch the pandemonium happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if they announce out there there's only like like 100,000 pairs, because usually there's like 1 million pairs of the Jordan 11.
FOMO.
So
FOMO
if they,
takes over.
yeah,
Right.
oh yeah,
They're always ready for December.
oh yeah.
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about all OGs. I'm talking about all OGs. Like, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna bring this one up real quick. So the OG Griffies, right? People was like, man, I'm good, man. I don't even want them joints, man. I'm good on them. I'll wait. I'll wait. So then when they finally released, and people was lazy about them on the sneakers app, and then when them L's started getting handed out for them Griffies, everybody was in the uproar. What you mean I can't get the Griffey? Because the Griffey was actually limited. I don't know if y'all remember that. People was feeling some type of way about them, and they ain't do no restocks neither of them Griffies. Either you got them or you was ate out.
I mean, that's what happened with the UNC sixes.
Yep.
UNC sixes had the same type of situation. They did a shot drop, they did a release, and there were a whole bunch of people that thought they was going to be able to get that shoe easy and took L's on it.
Yeah. What was the Griffey's too? Griffey's might have been a trial and error too, because it's their first time dropping that Griffey. And then they start flooding with all the baking soda. Your favorite word. They start hitting us with the baking soda.
All right, look. See, you joking, but it's about what I'm saying though. All right, so when the Griffies dropped in like 2012 or 13, they watered it down. They start giving you a whole bunch of Griffey colorways that you ain't even asked for: pink, blue, red.
See, I went around for that way.
Laser green, and then after a while, you started seeing them on the clearance rack, and then you see them in Ross. You was like, man, I'm sick of the Griffey. Like Nike know how to kill a sneaker too.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh man, so y'all know this is a business, right? And these massive corporations don't care about the customer.
Yeah.
They care about the customer when ain't nobody buying it.
You damn right.
Right.
That's why we have the power.
And they want to cut the resellers off because y'all ain't buying. The resellers ain't buying. Okay, we're going to take over Amazon. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, even some of these stores have made it, quote unquote, more difficult for resellers too. Because like Foot Locker, you can only earn like 40,000 points a month. Like that's the maximum. But then when you look at the amount of points it costs you to use like a coupon or something like that, it to me it seems a little astronomical in a sense. But a lot of these stores now have really looked at like, okay, it's rare they'll let you come in and buy like multiple pairs. I don't know, when the military blue 4s dropped that weekend, I went around because there were some people that said they couldn't get themselves a pair, and I went to
Snipes. Man, you went everywhere.
I went down to Snipes, right? And I was asking them what sizes they had,
right?
And they were like, "Yo, so how many are you trying to buy?" And I'm like, I'm just trying to help some people out right now. I'm just trying to help some people out if they can't get a pair. I said, that's really what I'm here for. I'm like, but what size do you have? And they were they must have had close to a full size one, close to it.
So you know why?
The size I actually ended up needing for my brother-in-law, they didn't have. But go ahead, what was you gonna say?
Nah, but I want to say, I mean, that was your brother-in-law, but it's some people, we all got friends like that. Like they want the Jordan, but then they lazy. They don't want to go get the Jordan. So like the online that helped out a lot of people, because when we had to go back to the days of raffle tickets and all that, and then the person that asked me, I was like, look, you got to go up there, fill out, get the raffle ticket, or you got to go take your phone and stand in the spot so it can say that you in Foot Locker and stuff, and they don't want to do it. And then they be the ones that get up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and try to slide the Foot Locker to get a pair and then get mad. Like, no, you should have been got up. This ain't we going to get a New Balance at 4 in the afternoon, bro.
I mean, they still do it now.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying every one of y'all got that friend that pisses you off. Is on from like, yo, man, I want these white and red Jordans. And they be like, yo, you know how many white and red Jordans they are? Yeah, but the red, and then you go look it up. You be like, man, these Jordans came out last year. But I'm saying you can't find them. Bro, you got the same time in the day that I got. Ain't nobody give me the game, man. How about
Facts.
you venture the world? Take your ass outside. Go
Facts.
talk to somebody. Back in the day when I was coming up, when I was younger, yo, we used to bug. We ain't even had no cars. We would walk up to the mall and bug the hell out of either you had an East Bay or you bugged the hell out of the you went in
East
the
Bay
Foot Locker and be like, yo,
magazine.
let me see the sheet for the month, yo.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
Them were the good old days, man.
Hey,
Like,
Secret
Yeah,
sounded like
man.
an old head veteran over there,
boy,
man.
boy, them the good old days, man.
Man.
Yeah, man, the good old days.
I
Look,
don't care what nobody say, man. Like going to a store and catching that W right there, and grabbing that box and lifting that lid up is better feeling than open up a box at the crib. It just hits different. For me, it just hits different when you in store. You really
So
feel
are
like
you
you're
lace?
in
Do
store.
it hit so different that you lacing up in the store and you walking out with them on your feet?
I surely did that with my Olympic 6.
Come on
he
now.
definitely
And
did.
And
He
look,
did.
when
He
I was
definitely
younger,
shot that whole video in the mall.
when I
Come
was
on now.
younger, I done fell asleep on the gate, and they done opened up the gate, and I done fell in the store, waiting for the joint.
he
My
said, I
man
fell
said, "I'll sleep
physical.
on the gate." My
Mm,
man
Hey,
said,
so
"Ain't no one had time to go to these stores anymore." I mean, look,
man.
listen. Here's the thing, y'all
Yeah,
got to
but
remember though.
kill that though.
Hold on,
Y'all
let me answer
remember.
that when you say your joint.
I was gonna say, y'all remember though when it was a big win when we beat the final boss, because a lot of people's shoes was ended up missing. A lot of FedEx drivers, UPS drivers, they were definitely checking to see when these releases were going to happen and start sifting through boxes. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
because
crazy.
it said Nike on it, had a big old
Yeah, big
Nike.
old black
Hey,
just steal it tape, right?
You
look,
already
but that's why y'all messing the game up. Talking about yo, I ain't got time. What you think? Just the person we made time. Everybody got to work. Everybody got things that they got to do, but they made that time to go get it.
hello.
What
Yeah.
is y'all lazy is this the extra people that's coming in this new game. They done made it so easy for the lazy person to get it. If this was 15 years ago, your ass would be out back.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how about the shoes that only released in certain regions of the United States?
You talking about what the Ducks? Are you referring to
No, no,
what
no,
the Ducks?
no, no, no. There were certain shoes back in the day that only released in certain parts of the world, let alone certain parts of the country.
Okay. Okay.
No, but let's go back to that though. He said, "Yo, we ain't got that time." You know how many people that took their lunch break? You know how many people that like even with the online thing? You know how many people that really ain't supposed to be on their phone at work and they go to the bathroom and they do a sneaker release? They
Yup.
made time. You want to see? This is what resellers come in hand. Resellers is there to make money off the lazy people that don't want to do the work. But you don't want to do no work, but you want to do all the stunting.
And a
And
lot.
that's how you get that's how you get got because
Let me tell you, here in Texas and Dallas, particularly,
yeah.
people paying resale. Nobody's going to the store.
Yeah, listen, I know
They're
people.
paying it.
My guy that worked at Finish Line told me that he knew of people that lived like right across the street from the mall, and they would not take the time to leave their house to come pick their damn shoes up. They would rather pay somebody $50 to bring it to their crib right across the street than go to the store themselves and get the shoe.
But think about that for a second. What sense does that make? So you buying a shoe. A shoe is the name of the shoe is to put on your feet to walk outside the door to go do something. But you won't walk and put another shoe on to walk to go get another pair of shoes. That
Yeah,
makes
I feel
no
you.
sense, yo.
I
Yeah.
None.
feel you. I think it's crazy too.
Yeah.
I looked at him like he had three heads, and he's like, "Bro, I'm not lying to you." He said, "I'm not
Hey,
lying to you.
I
See,
make
like
It's like that."
$50.
I
I
got
go make
friends that are resellers, so I'm indifferent. I'm on the other side of the fence, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I used to go hard about that, but I done scaled back from it. But like my friend, he a reseller, but I won't buy nothing from him for the simple fact is he used to be in the line with me, right? So he done built this empire, and I'm cool. He built this empire, but sometimes he'll try to get fly on me. I'm like, wait a minute. First of all,
I was in the line with you.
I used to be one of five in line while you was 10. Don't try to act like I need you to get the sneaker. I hunt for my own food, man. Everything you got, you know I'm the man. I got it.
Hello.
Come on now.
Hello,
Free,
we
free,
hunt for our
free.
food.
Hey, real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat right
Yes,
now. Appreciate
sir.
y'all rocking out with
That's
us, man.
going wild tonight. Yes.
Big news today as they announced the Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagines are now being pushed out to 2025. And yeah, this conversation has definitely gone in a few different directions, but man, it's a great one for sure. We appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Come on
But
now.
if you do got a cool reseller friend, right? They can help you anytime you need if it's the last option, the last result. Some people don't even want to put the fishing pole in the water. I'm out there joint shark hunting. And if I can't find it or get it, then I'll make a call. And
Okay.
be like, yo, let me get it.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
G-Fish is out there like Ahab and Moby Dick.
But look, but check this out though. Look, y'all laughing, right? But that's why I could go on. I could be on live with Superfly and forget that I got receipts in the box
I know, right?
from retail stores, not Go, not StockX. Some of these people, if they pull out a whole bunch of sneakers, StockX, and now we wondering, do you got monkeys or do you got real? You can't say that about me. I'm pulling out receipts. Like my man, he said, yo, they need to bring back the Maroon 6s. I can go pull the Maroon 6 now, and that joint say Nike on the joint. Or I can pull out a Chrome 8 that says champs up there from whenever it came out, or another sneaker, it'll say 2015, 2014, 2016.
That's right.
Hey, see, G-Fish, that's why I said we need that Maroon 6 back, bro. We need that. Forget the infrared black 6, bro. Give us
I don't know, bro. Check this out. When they came out, right? The price, you know how when they came out 2015, do you know the price of the Maroons?
If my memory serves me correctly, I think they were about 215.
Nah, it was
2016.
They was 225, my boy. And you know how many people? You know how many people returned them joints? The black metallic 5s was 225 back in 2016, yo. And people returned them. And the true blue 3s was 225, and people returned them because the quality was doo-doo.
That's true. The true blue 3s, yes, that is true. Yes. I remember I was standing in line, man, and I wanted those maroons, but where I lived at the time, man, there was only a small amount of pairs, and you just couldn't get them where I lived at back in 2015.
I feel you on the hunt. He like, please bring them joints back.
Listen, I'm always on the hunt, and this is something I want to bring up to everybody too. So, and this is for Ken as well. So, I did drop a short, and the dunk, right? The Nike What the Dunk will be releasing on October 5th. So I just wasn't sure what in case we could talk about. I don't know if you want to camp out in Miami at Flight Club, man, and go ahead and try to cop that pair because they only releasing in New York, LA, Miami, and Tokyo. And then on October 11th, they're going to release on GOAT. So
how about the What the Ducks?
Yeah, What the Ducks. Yeah.
Yeah, the What the Ducks.
So I definitely don't mind camping out, bro. I don't mind, at all with a toothbrush and a god dog chicken sandwich. Let's go ahead and get it. You heard?
And to throw that out there, if you an NFL fan, Kip about to drop a mean NFL collab, boy.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. The throwback jerseys that they dropped. I saw they had a Brian Dawkins joint.
Yeah, not even just the jerseys, like the jackets, hoodies, just like they did the Dream Team. I wish I would have caught that crew neck that Kevin Durant was wearing with the big USA with the Kip.
Yeah, see.
That's dope. Matter of fact, when's the Supreme Jordan drop supposed to happen?
I ain't sure.
I don't know.
Because they've been talking about that one for a minute. Because there's the Jordan 17s, plus there's all the apparel that go along with it too.
I like these Jones, y'all. Have y'all seen is it Nigo or Nego?
There's a Nego collection dropping as well.
These
Did you see the crew that went with it?
Okay.
Yeah,
the apparel,
bro. Yeah. It's gonna be on sneakers in October, but they doing some stuff in Japan now.
Yeah, the Nego joint. I know somebody I saw had that. Let me see if you know what?
I found it on Hypebeast. It's on Hypebeast.
Right, cool. Let me go to that right now.
But even if you don't get the sneaker, I would grab any of that apparel, like
For real.
you ain't gotta like yeah, you can grab that because they got Nego with the Nike set, grab that and throw the maroon and throw the midnight navy sixes on.
And chirp out.
You know what? I don't listen.
Real quick,
I just wonder if the
Go ahead.
Supreme is going to really be a dope sellout, because Supreme is really not the same as it was some years ago. So I'm very interested in seeing this. And then one of the members in the chat said he tired of seeing Air Jordan 1s, and I agree with you, bro. I'm tired of ones too. But we shall see what will happen with these Supremes.
I got my ones on right now.
Yeah.
We
I
shall
love
see.
ones. Give them to me. Stop holding them.
Supreme site is just like Travis Scott to me. I don't like they site neither. I don't even try over there.
Yeah, their releases be crazy. They be
they're crappy. I don't
This
like.
This is just the Giants drawing. I thought they had. This is supposed to be from Kif though.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second.
Yep. They are.
I'll come back to sharing.
Hey,
this
I
in a
got
minute.
one
Whole thing. Go ahead.
Remember we was talking about sneakers sitting.
Oh yeah, they are doing.
Not sitting, but like as far as like the inventory and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh Lord, he digging in the box.
Wow.
box.
Joy is really so. Today you got 14 pairs, and last year not one. Wow. Okay.
Last year didn't have a one.
Shouts out to Joy and Sneakers. Come on now.
Go. Shout out to Joy. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now.
Double tap that screen, fam. Double tap that screen.
Please.
Double tap that screen.
Smash that like button for us. For
yes,
real.
sir.
Double tap the screen for us. Please.
Andy, you're right. Supreme is more of a skate vibe now. I agree with you 100% for sure. Yep.
There we go.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, they slept on
the
them.
Rebellionaires. Yes, sir.
Billy Billies.
See that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Them joints was sitting in the stores and they changed the release dates on these.
Did they change it? Okay.
They did.
They did. They did. And the
There's
release was
boutique.
wild on them too.
Boutique here in Chicago for those. It was only released at Tier 0 boutiques, correct?
Yep.
I think that's where I got mine from.
G-Fizz, let me ask you: Do you prefer black laces, or would you rock some silver laces with those? I'm just curious.
I got white laces in mine.
I don't be really changing up laces like with my I let all y'all do all that. Like everybody put the cream. You can go right, I go left. Like the Travis Scott sixes, everybody with the first thing they do, they throw the yellow laces in. But I'm like, if there's 1,000 people wearing the yellow laces, what makes your Travis Scott any different? So I just rock them just with the green joints. You already know when you see it on my feet, it's gonna have that green pocket up there. You know what's on it.
Yeah, Mr. Think, Andy. Facts. Red laces gonna kill them sneakers.
Pop.
What the were you talking about the one? Or you talking about
you just showed the one the Rebellionaires?
Yeah.
Red laces? Let me look.
Red laces would look smackadocious.
So here go the Nego joint.
But yeah, because of the red X on the back.
Yeah.
Yo, they made a whole anime for this release too.
That's crazy.
They made a whole anime. That joint look like Voltron or something.
I know, right?
I haven't seen this. That's crazy.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No, I have not seen
and I want them.
Anime. Okay.
I think it's October the 4th. They drop on sneakers or something like that.
Yeah, there's like a whole lot. That's the box to it too. Okay. There's like a whole clothing line to go with this as well. Yeah,
that box look fire. I like.
Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope. For real. That's real dope.
Now y'all want to fly overseas and camp out in Japan?
Hey, listen.
Hold on. It says here, this shoe will be accompanied by matching apparel, including varsity jackets, sweaters, tees, and more. Look for the collection to arrive on September 28th exclusively at Utsumo Plaza. In Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo.
Woo! And then followed by a global launch October 4th on sneakers and at select retail locations. There we go. October 4th,
That's smack dab in the middle of Neo Tokyo.
Really?
Yeah.
Purple, you are absolutely right.
Yeah, I got people over there. Okay.
Come on, make a phone call. Hey. Can I be on the conversation? Can I be on the conference call?
Well, you know I got you.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Hey, real quick.
Let me get my
speaking of,
champagne glass. I know you got champagne glass.
Did y'all hear Off-White signed up with the New York Liberty?
No.
Yeah, I seen that. Them jackets fire.
Yeah, Off-White signed up with got a brand deal with New York Liberty now.
Really?
Yeah. Off-White announces partnership with WNBA team New York Liberty.
Hey, I got
jacket.
it for you, man. Oh,
That jacket hard too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That jacket is hard.
So let me ask y'all this question, right? I like the jacket, the quality. I mean, it looks good as from this standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But style too is really dependent upon your location. And what I'm saying is people in Miami are not dressing nothing like people from New York, right? Every location has their own style, and there's nothing wrong with that. In some locations, crisscross. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when we think about like style right now, what is y'all style? Like what's gonna drive you to make a purchase? Because Tyler said something really interesting. He's talking about, hey, Nike needs to bring back the apparel with their sneaker releases. But is Nike giving us or giving the majority, right?
Mm-hmm.
The styling that they're asking for? Because right now you got so many people rock like truly are starting to be individuals when it comes to clothing, accessories, in my opinion. So I'm very curious about that.
I don't know. The
You see what
floor
I'm
is
saying?
wide open to so much stuff now. You got so many creators right now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, look, not for nothing, bro. A lot of the youngins around here.
Woo!
A lot of the. My man showing them right now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Don't hurt their feelings, G.
Yes, sir. Hey, G, show that stitching in the bike. Show that stitching in the bike. Please. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
oh,
Yes, sir.
man.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
There go the receipt.
You want playing games?
I ain't seen one like that in so long. That's a hard printout.
Hey,
Look, yes, sir.
He's like, you
What
questioning
year? What year?
not on this
authenticity?
one. It's not the price not on there. But it's from Nike though. When the last time you seen that though?
Bruh, I
Congrats.
need the
Damn.
I need the maroons.
The whole ownership slip and stuff.
yo, that's vintage.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
dope.
That's what
real
I'm
dope.
talking about.
That's
Hey,
real
you
dope.
see what y'all get on these lives, man? Y'all get all type of pop-up surprises, man.
Hell yeah,
right?
man. Y'all make sure you smash that like button. And make sure y'all subscribed up to the channels too, man.
Let's go.
My man Jay Elevate,
2015.
myself, Superfly.
Are you
my guy
live, G?
G-Fish.
No.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
it's a May 2015 production date.
But they dropped in 15 too.
Yeah.
Yep, they dropped in 15. I remember. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, May 7th, 2015 on this page.
Yeah. Yeah. Roostum, hey, how you doing, brother? We appreciate you, Roostum. We appreciate you.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Appreciate y'all in the chat right now, for real.
Rustin, we appreciate
For
you, bro.
real.
Salute
Yeah,
to
man.
everybody, man. We appreciate all y'all, for real, for real.
So look, with all the drops coming out next year, I mean,
Now the black
what do
toe.
y'all think might be on the chopping block?
They already been chopping stuff, right?
I mean, just
I mean, them album now
there's a
could be
few
on the
things.
chopping block too.
But here's the thing: the black toes a month out to basically push them a whole year away. That's pretty
Well,
significant.
a few months. Oh, what did they say the exact month?
Some places I saw they were talking about spring of 2025.
That's crazy.
That's
Hey.
a long way out. You know?
Hey, listen, just but I there's some things I called too. I said I feel like there was going to be a couple weeks ago. I didn't know what it was, but I said there's going to be some sneakers that we really want that I feel like going to get pushed back.
I mean, not for nothing. Look at the way these drops are happening. So this is all for 2025. I believe this is Z Sneakerhead's page. Okay, and to your point, Jay, what is April 12th? The rare Air
Lord.
3s. A week later, great
Super
5s.
baking soda. How many colors on
Right.
that 3?
Then you got the Sale Cement Grays April 23rd. 3 days later, the women's Phantom 1 lows. Then April 30th, you got the Ferrari 14s. May 3rd, you got the aluminum 4s, which is a women's shoe. But here's what's crazy, right? Through May, there's going to be a run because now May 10th, Reimagine 1s. May 17th, you got the Mellow 12s.
Mellies.
Then
Yes.
you got the 24th, you got
Yes.
the white cement 4s.
Yes.
Then you got the Aquas a week later.
Yes.
So like every Saturday,
In
there's
May.
another release dropping in May. Like,
Yes.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Who
Then you
told
got-
Z sneakerheads May was the month?
I think he capping on that. White cement fours
I
is
mean,
gonna
it's-
get dropped. They gonna get dropped around the All-Star game, yo.
Yep, I
I
agree.
mean, but look at everything else that's dropping around All-Star Weekend, though.
Now,
I mean, you think they're gonna drop white cement 4s along with what they're supposedly going to be doing for the Bread 85 highs? Because the rumor is there's going to be 2 different pairs, a $250 pair, and then there's supposed to be like closer to $200 pair.
Yes. And you know what's crazy? They done it before. And you know what's gonna get dropped in the middle of that? That's just Jordan. The
Yeah.
Galaxy phone pods gonna get dropped around that time too.
Yep, I've heard that.
Mm.
But I mean, you can't be surprised by it, right? Because Nike's trying to make a signature statement right now. What better time to do it than All-Star Weekend?
You're right. And my man said, do y'all really believe all the shoes proposed for 2025 are actually going to get dropped?
No.
I don't.
Listen, I said this a while ago. To me, when they were putting all this stuff out here, it was Nike flexing their muscles of all the shoes they could drop. When you really think about it, when you really think about what the sneaker game is right now, where would the sneaker game really be without these iconic shoes? Especially if you just look at it from the OG standpoint. Where would the sneaker game really be without it? You know?
Yeah.
So I think it's just one of these situations to where some of these we'll see in 2025 are going to get pushed to 2026.
Agreed.
Just on the topic we talking about right now, the black toe is not coming out. Do you believe 10 months from now in 2025 this stuff is coming out? It's you nobody knows. Like it's crazy we sit here and have these conversations. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but
I mean, I listen. Not only that, hold on, let me go back to this because look what else they talking about dropping, right? Bread low 11s, steel 10s. They talking
And
about
they
bringing
just-
those out.
they just
Undefeated
dropped that
4s.
red low wear your kicks. They just dropped it not too long
Jordan
ago.
11 bread lows
Mm-hmm.
a couple years ago, but granted, yeah, I get what you're saying. Undefeated 4s, 85 high shadows. These varsity red joints.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago.
These right here, they should scrap them shits right now. Them metallic
Oh, they
gold
coming
fives.
out 1 million pair.
Man, look, they should scrap them right now. Don't.
Hey,
don't
where your
even do
kicks?
it.
Where your
You know what
kicks?
they should do?
Where your kicks?
They should take that shoe off the shelves and make it like a friends and family pair. Because ain't no way them things selling out.
Hey,
What's
where
up?
your kicks?
What's
If
up,
they
bro?
went on ahead and put Thor's name on it, I bet you would have sell.
Thor.
He said if they put Thor's name on it. What else we got? These Swarovski joints. I heard these things supposed to be like close to a stack.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then
Everybody got quiet, like,
And then here's what I'm not understanding is why are we getting a third I'm in year 5? I
And
don't
it's blue.
understand that.
Is that purple or blue?
It's blue.
well, it's
No
gonna be
way. That
four.
ain't real.
I mean, the other one that's coming out right behind it.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. There is another one supposedly, but they keep showing this one. They don't really show that other pair too much.
Yeah,
for
they keep
whatever
showing this
reason.
one because this was supposed to drop a couple of months before that one. So
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but again, why are we? That'd be 4 different I'm a Minier 5s. What about an 8? Give me a 7. You know what I'm saying? Give me a what? Give me a I'm a 13 or something. Like, damn. Like, I don't understand why you got 4. You got this 1-1. You gave us 1-2. You gave us 2 3s, 2 4s, 4 5s. You haven't given us a 6.
Don't
Are
forget
you
about
looking
the
at a chalkboard over there?
You
You
gave
got
us
a
2
board
12s.
with everything
Yeah,
on
You
there.
giving us 2 12s.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And look, and not for nothing, there were technically supposed to be 3 Alma Minier 3s and 3 Alma Minier 4s. We don't know what happened to like the Burgundy Crush colorway and that grayish
Yeah.
I love that
Alma
Burgundy
Minier
Crush.
4. We
I
don't know what
love
happened to
that
those
Burgundy
pairs.
Crush.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I would have got my hands on a Burgundy Crush, I'm saying it pre-early. I would pick the Burgundy Crush over the Mama Year 4s that we just got right now. That Burgundy Crush, man,
See,
that Burgundy Crush is that hard to
when you
me.
think about it from a collaboration perspective, what Ama is doing, it pisses me off because why is Nike shoving this craptastic material builds down our throat and charging us out the wazoo for it when Ama has come and they've given us an elegant shoe. Now, of course, they beat the hell out of the colorway, but they've given us an elegant shoe and an elegant material build, and they've given us a really luxury feeling sneaker. Why is that so hard to watch, rinse, repeat with other collabs? Why? Not even the GRs. No one's asking that question. Yeah,
James spending his money. James getting what he paid for.
What's that from?
I said James spending his money. I know James putting his money on the table. I want this, and this.
James Whitner.
James walking in there with stacks, cash.
I mean, look. I get it. At the same time, you're right. Like the quality we're getting, and rightfully so, we should be getting that type of quality on a collab shoe, right? I mean, not for nothing. Would you all agree that the quality we get from the trophy room shoes is on par with the price point that they put them at? I
would say yes. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not an Air Jordan 17 fan. Y'all know this. I'm a 1 through 11 fan. But when we talk about an Air Jordan 17, in my opinion, I think Trophy Room has the best Air Jordan 17. That gray one.
Ooh, the classics keep coming back to back.
G-Fish, you acting a fool, boy. Yes.
G-Fish ain't got nothing else to say. He's just gonna keep pulling these pairs out on you.
Man, G-Fish like,
with the receipt.
I'm gonna put y'all
with the receipt. What the receipt look like for that pair?
G-Fish ain't playing.
Damn, G.
I was looking for the cherry lows while y'all was talking, and I just found these. I think these was 2000. These, I want to say either these might be 14 or 13. 14, 13, or 15, one of them years.
Okay, so it'd be about 10, 11 years ago the last time we seen the bread 11 lows.
G-Fish not playing. That's what I'm talking about.
And my cherry lows got the yellow at the bottom now.
Richie Rich, yeah, man. I like the Alma Minier colorways too. Like I like the storytelling behind the shoes and stuff. But I will say we have seen different colors with the airships that they drop. As we've had a green one, a black and white, and we've had a blue and white. We did get a blue and white, well, blue and grayish rather. I'm on year 5. We're getting another one next year as well.
And the 17 too.
And the 7. Oh, is the 17 going to come out though? I heard that's still speculation as to whether or not we getting the 17. And what are those going to cost? Because the 17s they putting out now, they already $300 for retail. So on a collab, it's going to be like what, $350?
I wouldn't put them past
them. They're going to put
$350.
the AMA A on the briefcase.
Because remember, the self lacing 11 was what, $350?
The self-lacing 11, I think, was
350, 400. Yeah, I think G Fish, you're about that. That's around right. Yeah, that 350, 400 price tag.
Let me see here.
For the self-lacing 11, yeah.
Self-lacing
And they gonna
Jordan
age
11.
nasty too, boy.
I
That
remember
white pack
the
leather.
adapts. The
I took
adapts
a
is what they were
L on them,
called.
man. I took an L. I was mad.
Did the price drop on them now?
You know what? That's a good question because the adaptive program is supposed to be. I think it ended already.
Hey, hold up. The adapt, both y'all wrong. $500 was the retail price on those adapt 11s.
Okay.
Shoot.
Them self-lacing 11s was $500 retail. And right now, like a size 12 men's on StockX is at $596. It's not even that far over, interestingly enough.
But let's be honest. Rooster, man, good night, brother. But let's be honest. A lot of sneakers that are still, hyped up sneakers, a lot of them, I'm not gonna say most, but have went down a little bit in value because of the
Especially
type
with
of market
the
that we're in right now. Let's be honest.
that and the announcement of some of those shoes supposed to be coming back.
Correct.
You know,
That's correct.
like there's people right now trying to unload their black cement threes, the 2018 pair.
I'll
There's
keep.
people trying to unload those right now. Now, G-Fish, since I got you on here, right? Let me ask you this: with the announcement of the shattered backboard ones allegedly dropping next year, okay?
Mhm.
Do you think there may still be a huge market for the original version of the shattered backboard ones versus the version 2 shape that they're going to be dropping for next year?
I think so. A lot of people slept on that sneaker, especially I slept on that sneaker. And that massive hype. The legend grew after it was sold, after they released, and it just kept growing. But they're not going to give you the same thing. Like it's going to be a lighter shade or a darker shade than the original.
Oh, you think they're going to? Oh, I don't know
And
about that.
you not gonna have that shattered glass in the insole neither. It's gonna be something different.
I I heard that they were going to do that. That they were going to still put that in there.
All right. Look, we just went over the biggest, so Green Glow
I get it.
3.
I get
Yeah.
it. I
Nike
get
is
it.
the biggest drug dealer on the planet, boy.
I get it.
I think there's still a demand for the original shattered backboards. I don't know if Nike will ever produce a leather on an Air Jordan 1 to that magnitude.
Man, listen, listen. We got to stop this notion with the leather on the shattered backboards because we've had how many Jordan 1s with great leather on them? We've had how many Jordan 1s with great leather
I don't
on them?
disagree with you, but when you talk about a consensus, when we talk about Air Jordan 1 fans, most people put that Air Jordan 1 as the pinnacle when it comes to quality. I'm just telling you consensus wise.
I know that. I get
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
I get it. And I'm not
Tyler
even trying to
said,
come at you
stop.
for it.
Tyler, listen, it's not me. I'm saying the Air Jordan 1 community will always revert back to the shattered backboards.
Correct.
I don't know. What about the Pinnacle one?
The pinnacle ones were fire.
But I'm
Without a
talking
doubt.
about leather quality, and you had to pay for that.
Yeah.
Like, that's going higher than that one.
Can we call G-Fish the Oracle instead of G-Fish? Can we call him the Oracle from now?
Yeah, my man. Listen, my man, a plethora of knowledge for real.
G-Fish, I agree with you, but I mean, at the end of the day, everybody talks about the shattered backboard. I agree with you. Just like the Air Jordan 2, the Bands. We'll never see a quality of that magnitude on the
Yeah.
Air Jordan 2. We just won't, and that's way better than the shattered backboard.
But this is my question though to y'all. Do y'all got this shattered backboards?
I don't have the shattered backboards.
I have the Chicago color block shattered backboards.
I took an L.
All right, y'all ready to get y'all fishing net to grab the new pair.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
It don't matter what kind of leather it is.
Yeah, see, I have this pair.
Okay.
This is the pair I have.
Yeah, so y'all, You don't want to hear between y'all two. Y'all don't want to hear no step back, no skipping date, none of that. You want to hear a definite date.
Yeah.
I want a confirmed date.
How many
Nah,
pairs? How many pairs? One or two?
For me, it's a one. It's
I
not a
only
double.
need
No.
one pair, bro.
It's just one pair
Really,
for me.
I only need one. The amount of shoes I have and the amount of shoes I switch out between, I only need one pair.
Sale ones. I'm seeing ones.
You know,
Hey,
they
Jimmy,
say
bro.
sale ones, the City ones have softer leather. Yeah, I mean, look, not for nothing. The Brotherhoods, they got great leather on them.
Oh, the Brotherhood's fire.
Hey, this
Brotherhoods got great leather.
purple haze, he got him. He got the shot at backboards.
If I remember, yeah, Perp got him.
The vibrations of Niger, these joints right here, I'm holding.
You on
You
mute,
on mute?
Purple.
You on mute, Haze?
And don't eat with your mouth full, bro. I mean, don't talk with your mouth.
Perp, you got the shotties. If I'm correct, if I remember.
No.
Well, no.
What about
these
the
joints
leather on the Alma Manir
vibrations of
ones?
Niger, these joints right here,
Mm-hmm.
the vibrations of Niger, these joints got great leather on them too, bro.
Really?
Great leather on them, and not for nothing. Y'all can say what you want, but them Ronald McDonald ones got great soft leather on them too.
No, they do.
No. Hey, where your kids? Do me a favor. Grab that one you just grabbed, and grab the pollen ones.
The pollen.
Don't you got the pollen? Both of them. Grab both of them.
The pollen joints ain't like them.
No. My point is, it don't matter. Y'all still gonna grab them. If you're a one fan, you gonna grab them regardless.
Oh yeah.
Whether if it got suspect leather or good leather, if that's your muse, you gonna grab them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite silhouette?
I would say probably the 13.
Say, I'm a 13 fan also.
But I got I want to say, I got the whole collection of 13s. All the OGs.
I need me the bread 13s. I don't have those. I have the he got game joints. But I need me a pair of them. The
what
bread
you want?
13s.
You want the two? You want me to show you the 2013 with no with no because it don't have the 3M and then
without receipt.
No, I got the one the 2013 ones that didn't have the 3M in it, and then the latest one that came out with the 3M in it.
Oh yeah. What's the original? 3M or no?
The original was 3M.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Damn.
I can only show you a picture of me in them back in whatever year that was. They came out. I don't got no.
I mean, a reason why the I hold the 13 close to me. That was the first sneaker that I bought with my money.
And it's crazy that I don't own none because the 13s are freaking comfortable.
Facts.
They feel good on feet.
You know how many people got work in them joints on the court? For me, in them joints.
My man said Vanchetta Tan Pinnacle 1s are top tier.
Yeah, I remember them joints.
Don C Jordan 2s. That's another one. Damn.
The Don C's, the 2. What is it? 2, 3, 1,
yeah,
2, 1, 2,
that box was insane.
Don C
with the leather hat too.
Man, don't let me get no snake skin. Bring them.
Hey, Chicago's finest right there.
I'm telling you, Purple Haze.
Hey, you know what? You still think we're going to get both of the SB4s next year? The blue and the red pair?
Nah, I don't think so.
Or you think they're going to move one to 2026?
We done got the only SB4 we're going to ever get, and it's over.
Oh, that's a hot take right there.
Come on now.
You ain't getting none of them.
If you ain't got a pine green, you ain't doing a thing.
Oh,
damn.
Again.
Damn. Hey, look, I'm about to go piss your boy off, man. When he's talking about them Eagles, hold on, man.
All right, what'd you say, Purple?
Who was talking about them?
I said between you and G-Fish, I got a whole bunch of T-shirts I'm about to print out from these catchphrases.
Okay. All right. I don't want 1%, just 1%. Can I get 1%?
Man, I sent your invoice.
There's another T-shirt.
Hey, Joy, twos are comfortable, Joy. Twos are comfortable. For Sure. I love tools.
Man, y'all is killing me, man. Hold up, man. Y'all
I
want
ain't
to see
never
a two?
wore two before, y'all.
Uh-oh,
I'm gonna
what you
show you
about
a
to
two.
bring out?
I'm gonna show you a sleeper too, man.
Uh-oh. What you about to bring out?
Hey Jay, I
Man.
got an idea what he's about to pull out.
Pause.
Can we? Hey, yo.
Pause.
Can we?
Pause, sir.
Hold up, I
Pause.
gotta grab that.
Can the panel have a guess at it? Can we have a guess at it? What y'all think?
Yeah, while
And
y'all
put
doing that,
me
I
in
gotta
front
grab
of
something
where
else
your
that go with
kids.
it. I gotta grab something
You
else
know
that go
what,
with it.
AG Fish? AG
Yeah.
Fish, you bet not pull out the wingets, bro. You bet not pull out the wingets.
Hold up.
Wingets. Ooh.
He
You
said
bet
that's
not pull out
exactly
the
what my
wingets,
boy
bro.
did.
The chat says those flu game and the tags. Chat, what Jordan 2 is G Fish about to pull out?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my question. Do we think we getting both these 12 next year?
I got it. Look,
The
I
flu
don't feel like
game
pulling out the
and
other one.
You know what? Wear your kicks at this point. I'm praying that I be here next year at 50. I'm trying to
yeah,
make it to the
I hear that.
next
I hear that. I hope I'm
Hey,
around
look.
to see these shoes.
So I
All right,
wanted to grab the other sneaker, but man, boxes is crazy,
we
right?
ready.
So this is like an unofficial pack. When they came out, people ain't peep it. They had a retro card that came with it. So you had the Master 12s. They made the shoe after the Master 12s, and they made this.
Mm.
Here we go.
The Wing It 2.
Oh,
Oh, my
He
man
called it.
was
He called
He
it.
did it.
my man Jimmy in the comments called it Wing It
He,
Twos.
he did it.
Damn.
Wing
That's
it.
an unofficial pack. They came
bro,
with a retro card. If you got
bro,
the Master 12s and these, that was the Wing It pack.
I called it. Yes, Sirski.
Let's
Damn.
go. Let's
The
go.
wingets.
And for
Can we
you
Damn.
go
Eagles
on here?
haters, I just got this fresh off the press though.
Yeah, the
For you Eagles
wingets.
haters, for you Eagles haters,
Ah,
fresh
you
off
got
the
that,
press.
Joe. I like that.
Oh, the
Yeah,
feelings bad boy. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
yeah.
Ah, I
Ooh.
like that.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mic
That
drop.
that the little shot for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Mic
Yeah.
drop.
Mm.
Yeah, I love the wingets.
The
Yes,
Wing It
Sirski.
Twos. Is that
Now
your
the leather
favorite?
ain't crazy. The
Hey,
leather
baby, can
ain't
I get
crazy
some
on
boneless
these though.
wingets tonight?
What'd you say? Some boneless wingets? Oh, I feel you in that, man.
Boy.
Damn. Hey. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to everybody on the panel, too,
Come
man.
on now.
Man, this is a great conversation we
Come
having
on
right
now.
now. For real, for real.
Yeah.
So,
Shoot, man.
Hey, hit y'all with some gems tonight from G Fish.
Hell yeah.
yes,
G
sir.
Fish.
Yes, sir. The Oracle,
Hell yeah.
aka
The
the
Oracle. Hell
Man.
yeah.
You want the red pill or the blue pill?
Yeah.
That's just Jordan stuff. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
it. I
I'm
love
saying
it.
I diversify my sneaker portfolio. That's just Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Speaking of red and blue, we are supposed to be seeing what supposedly is the last airship for a while, and that is the blue Awake airships are supposed to be dropping next month in October.
You're right.
Now I know Perp is a fan, J Elevate's a fan, Superfly and G Fish. You guys fans of the airship?
The airship Awake was the first Jordan airship I brought to the channel, and I didn't get the memo. You go up a half a size. I have to anyway. And I like the Awake Jones for sure with the snake skin on them. I don't know. Yeah, the snake skin is different. And I liked it those what was that turquoise one? The ones that said got 'em on the back, the Tiffany blue joints. I like
Silky
those.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Tiffany blue joints. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about there.
They say got 'em on the back. They had the got 'em.
The corporate airships. The
Corporate,
joints.
yeah.
Yeah, corporate
about these right here?
airships.
You got them, Jay?
Yeah, here they go.
Got them. Hey,
Hold up,
that
hold
got
up,
them on the
hold
back
up.
is crazy.
Hold up.
Hold up.
There we
Wait.
go. Yeah, there we go.
Corporate.
And you can get those cheap right
Them
now.
things
Them
are so clean.
Yeah.
Jay, what they need for them, bro? What they need for those?
Man, fam, we'll tell you what you need, fam.
Uh-oh.
You definitely need your Rejuvenator right here. Stain and water repellent. All you got to do is a shake and spray 6 to 8 inches away. Hot sauce, ketchup, dirt will fall off your sneaker, man. Use my promo code during checkout, J_Elevate on the Rejuvenator site, and you will get 10% off of all of your purchases. And don't forget, my guy, wear your kicks 26.
Let's go.
My man said,
anytime we do a panel with G-Fish from now on, boom, I'm rocking his shirt.
Okay, dog. Let's go. He took the red pill, y'all. He got the red pill. I need one with the blue on it. We can do blue and red.
I love that. I love that. My man said QVC segment is back. Facts.
Right.
Jason Gattoni, shameless plug. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, man.
Yes, hey, Silky Johnson, for real, man. Like when we talk about Rejuvenator, bro, like it literally works. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need it.
Your Halos will absolutely appreciate you.
Is there like something you can drop in the chat that's gonna go that everybody can click on or something? I don't know.
It's right in my description. I got the website right in my description.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, y'all see these Jaylen Brown joints?
Jaylen Brown, his own sneaker brand. Oh, it's not his own brand.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Announces the launch of his own brand. Let's see what it says here. The mystery shoe he's been wearing will be available to pre-order soon at 741performance.com.
You know, he has a shop. He has I think it's like a clothing shop in Boston, and where he helps design articles of clothing. If you guys know that in Boston, yep.
You know what? I hope the feds don't come pick Kyrie and Jaylen up. I'm just saying. Yeah, they're making their own shoes and stuff. It's crazy.
And Jason just said his clothes is legit.
For real.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are the laces are covered up. How you supposed to lace these joints up? Because if you look closely, the laces are under here. Let me see. It just shows him wearing them.
What you think? He got the glove type vibe.
Yep. I mean, if you look close, look, you can see the lace right there at the top, but I don't necessarily see how you get to
right there. All right, so zoom into the left, bottom left, low over. I think it'll be your right.
I see a lace at the top.
No, I see the lace, but how do you
No. Go down. Go left from that. You get what I'm saying? Look at the corner on the left.
Oh, it folds down.
Now go to the left.
But hold on, when I go back to this picture and you see it rotate, right?
All right, this one I'm talking about.
It'll go to the inside of the shoe, but it looks like it's attached in the shoe.
Are those vitamins, Percocets, or extra pills all over?
I mean, you get what I'm saying? I'm looking to see if it's a snap. If it's snap,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't see nothing detaching from it. It looked like Prime Net or something.
That's what I'm saying. That looks like it runs into the shoe over here in the corner.
Into the sole.
Oh, he might have took it from Yeezy though. Cause remember he was on the Yeezy at one point where remember you can cut it or you put it came with the extra shoelaces, the infinity laces where you can pull them the tight.
Is that gonna work in basketball?
I don't know. I mean,
it's some laces under there for sure, and it's a way to lace them up.
Yeah, maybe they're pre-laced, as they are, and you can only do the tie at the top. There's no way to get to the rest of them.
Right.
I don't know.
It's weird.
Because based on how this looks, it looks like the laces probably only go to this midsection right here. It doesn't go any further than that.
Yeah.
Man, he might as well sell ankle braces with those.
Yo, not for nothing, that outsole reminds me of the Answers.
Really?
Wait till it swings around again, because this is how the
Kyrie
heel
combs
used to
look
be.
better than these. I'm sorry, Jalen.
Yeah, I see
Kyrie
it. I see
killing you.
it.
I
So
like
this
the Kyrie.
is
I like the
so
Kyrie.
under here. This is where Iverson would have his face on that little jewel
Hey, yo.
on the answer pair, and the answers used to have the zip up joint. So you know what? Damn. Now that I'm looking at these, it reminds me completely of them shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Even
he
the
said-
front
They
design.
said they remind him of the Jason Kids. I guess with the big old peel looking stuff on it.
Man, y'all killing me, man.
I know, right? That is not a Jason Kid. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I know
I'm
what
just
they
saying.
talking
I got
about,
all
too.
the sneakers y'all naming.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him. Listen, man, you got to give it up to the finals champion MVP. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Well,
No,
yeah.
no. If you're a hooper, those are for you for sure.
Hey, I'm about to show y'all
Why
some
was he
nasty
mad
work
at?
real
Why was
quick.
he mad at Nike? I forgot.
Did they have an issue?
He wasn't mad
Yeah.
at Nike. He was mad at was it Nike or was it
Because he
Shaq?
was taking the swoosh off the Kobe's that he wore. Remember?
Because the Kyrie, what they did to Kyrie,
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
and then you know about the Dream Team.
Yep, that whole smell.
I disagree with that. It's on some Nike shouldn't be as for the United States. Like they shouldn't be. They need to go back to champion, you know.
What
Just
you
for the
mean?
United States. I don't feel like Nike should dictate who on the team if you're a Nike athlete. It's about America, not
Hold on.
Nike.
They let Nike pick the players for the Olympics? Is
Yeah,
that what you said?
yeah.
Well, yeah, not just blatantly, but they're absolutely doing it behind the scenes. They're-
Really?
They
So
told Grant Hill.
was-
They told
for years.
Grant Hill he couldn't wear his sneakers,
Mhm.
and Grant Hill's feline.
Now see that's not right.
Ooh.
See that's not right.
Yeah.
They should be
Ooh.
allowed. They should be allowed to whatever shoe brand they with, and you're not picking players because of the shoe deal they got.
Yeah.
Well, Curry was there, and he Under Armour.
Yeah, but that's because Curry Mr. Untouchable at this point.
Well, and don't forget he left Nike for Under Armour too.
Yeah, but he Mr. Untouchable. So like you know you
Yeah.
gonna look the other way.
Under Armour than he did with Nike as well.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I feel like Kyrie, or even really, I feel like Dame Dad, my boy Damian Lillard should have been on Team USA, or definitely Kyrie. Jaylen Brown should have been on there. I don't see why he wasn't. It's just crazy.
Shoot, you could have put Melo up there. Melo would have gave you 25 off the bench just standing in the corner.
Yeah.
Retired.
And not play no defense. So not for nothing. Here's the thing though. They said that Team USA was going to see 86 different NBA players throughout the Olympics.
I think it was 60 this past summer.
Maybe it was 60. Maybe it was 60. But they brought that stat up because they talked about when Mike was on the Dream Team, I think the total they saw was like less than 10 about all the teams that they played.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely had a harder road to go through in terms of trying to win the gold medal, seeing as how now they're basically playing against their own NBA counterparts throughout the world. And not for nothing, when you watch the style of play that these international teams have, I mean, Team USA had to switch things up and really stop doing that ISO ball and really start passing the ball around.
Wow.
Otherwise, it was going to get beat.
G League too, though. A couple of them cats in the G League playing, going back to their country to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He said in 50 was with Nike. What 50?
Hey, me Kinetic, you right, bro. Nike they're the sponsor. That's why you're right, bro. Like facts.
Yep.
Met Connect in the bushes. That's my little cousin, y'all.
Ain't nobody had smoke when they had Reebok that one. No, was it? Yeah, it was Reebok when Jordan was there, and Jordan covered that joint with the flag.
Oh, that's right. He did do that. One. That's right.
Crazy.
That's right. He did do that. He put the flag. He wore the flag over his shoulder just to cover the Reebok symbol on his sweats.
I just got one more nasty work.
That is crazy, bro.
What you got, bro? What you got before we close this out?
One more nasty work.
If you ain't got them pine greens, you ain't doing a thing.
With the Getty.
Yeah.
Go.
Hold on.
Yeah.
With the nasty work.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Prom night. Nasty work.
Going
That's
out,
what I wore Monday
Shots
night.
fired.
Yeah.
going out tonight.
You
Man.
know, ain't nobody had these out that
Blacked
night
out
on Monday
Jones.
night.
Clean.
Clean as hell. Clean as
Wow.
hell.
Nasty work.
Joy says she's still mad about those.
Oh, the prom night.
Yeah. Shoot. Hey,
People slept on the night.
my man Jay, man, what's what's hold on a second. Who sent me this? Oh, Derek sent some scrap. Jay, man, what you got to close out, bro?
You better not.
You know he gonna hit you with.
Get ready.
You know he gonna hit you with. Matter of fact, hold on.
Can we get a big
There
screen?
There we
There
go.
we go. Big screen.
Hey, Stan, listen. Seriously, without y'all, my channel, this whole entire live, everybody else's channel was not possible without y'all. We so truly, truly appreciate all y'all supporting us, man. We fam over here, we learn together, and we absolutely have a good time. If you enjoyed today's content, like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, because every time your boy drop a brand new video, I want y'all to get the latest and greatest. Now you know the model.
No.
This man done gyrated his hips and everything with that one.
Hey, yo.
Damn.
No diddy.
Damn. You know he got some lube on him too, bro.
That is crazy.
Oh man. Superfly G-Fish, man. What y'all got for me close this out, man?
Fly, you go ahead.
Oh, I don't have nothing. It's Taco Tuesday. Enjoy your tacos.
Oh.
Hold
Oh.
on. Let me just stop. Let me stop.
Nah, Jay. No, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Not that
Hey,
taco,
Jay.
sir. But if it's,
said-
hey, listen, if it's on the menu for y'all,
No, stop.
enjoy yourselves. Wear a bib. Wear a
Hey,
bib.
look, man. All you Washington fans, man, if you ain't been talking that same talk since January, don't come to me talking about Jane Daniels, man. That's cute, man. Like, this is rookie season. Slow down. We wait out your speed, man. Get to the playoffs. String some wins together before you start throwing rocks at the throne, man. Remember, the Eagles was on top of the East. Remember that.
That's right, sir. That's right. That's right.
Bird gang.
Oh, you trying to get you a sound effect off too? Okay, I heard the
We need that. We need that. Perp.
Man, yo, chat, y'all have been rocking out with us. Hard body, no diddy tonight, man. Yo, love y'all, man. Yo, y'all have been live in effect, and the sixth person tonight taking Mr. Think Impossible's place. He's joining us in the chat in spirit, man. Hey, brother, we need you back in next time. Yo, Superfly, go smash that like button on him and that subscribe. Tap the bell on your boy, man. He's always dropping some crazy content.
Thank you.
Has come in here and showed his whole behind tonight.
I know,
With
right?
everything. Hey, we
Pause.
appreciate you tapping in with us
love it.
tonight. Man, truly a pleasure, man. We definitely got to get both of y'all back. Well, Superfly is always a regular anyway. We definitely got to get you back in rocking out with us. Mr. Think Impossible, we miss you tonight, brother, but we're going to catch you on a rebound on the back end, man. Where your kicks? Quarterback us on out, sir.
Yeah, man. Listen, shout out to the chat for real, man. Tonight has been one for the books for real. Make sure you catch me and the crew this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the One Paradigm Podcast channel. Listen. If more news happens this week, best believe we trying to go live for real. So make sure y'all keep your ear to the streets. Appreciate y'all being here. It's Lewis of the Way Your Kicks, shine reminding you to be true. Stay in the moment and don't forget every day is a great day to wear your kicks. And we are all out. Appreciate y'all, man, for real.
Lasers.